All right, what's up, folks? I'll give you all a minute. See y'all gather in here. Anyway, you see the title. Let's get down to brass tacks and get down to business. All right. First of all, like I said, I'm averaging thousands of views. That's first order business. Like I said, I get more views than anyone on this entire network, on the entire platform. I am the only YouTuber that I have seen and witnessed that actually did it on his own genuinely, right? Everything that I do is genuine, and I put all my passion and charisma into everything that I do. And it tends to work when you do that. So maybe you should follow my prototype because I'm a prototype. Maybe you should try to follow and copy my swag, right? Which is what a lot of people are trying. What I'm starting to sound like Clifton Rainey. What a lot of people are trying to do, and they're making feeble attempts at trying to imitate and copy, and I'm flabbergasted by it because it is hilarious. You understand? Um, like I said, if we just go over the facts, Mike Saha, for one, nobody knows you still. You still get no views. He tries to use every platform known to man in existence that he can to try to promote some sad nonsense because, well, you have no experience as a personal trainer. You have no experience with martial arts. You have no experience with self defense. You've never, ever even, you know, had any issues, right, with anyone. So I mean, you don't know anything about everything I teach and what I come from because you've never had a problem with anyone, right? I mean, you're entitled, right? You're spoiled, right? I don't even really watch him. It's very, very rarely. But like I said, I mean, he lives off a voucher for free off a government check. It's common sense. Everything is paid for him. Entitlement, totally entitled, doesn't do anything. And these are all facts. And then it's crazy because these people would get on this network and for a while they were actually trying to normalize delusion and act like it made sense to just say things that weren't there. Like, yeah, nah, people don't play like that, dog. So again, we only talk facts, right? Everyone has to accept reality. There is no qualm. There is no question. This is how reality works. This is how the world works. And this is why all of you tend to stay inside all day and you're scared to come outside because all that nonsense that you kick, it doesn't fly out here in the real world. You understand? Like I said, nobody's trying to be anything like y'all. The goal is to be like me. So now that we've got that completely clarified, that I'm the goal that everybody wants to reach. Like I said, billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. I still own like 5 cars technically. Sorry, but what? Over 2,000 in jewelry. Website worth almost 2 G's. Because of my marketing and promotion, mineral rights, oil royalties. I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit because I had purchased over 70,000 shares of his stock and the company went bankrupt or whatever, right? And I mean, I mean, like I said, I mean, times are hard. I think times are hard for everyone right now, you know what I mean? But like I keep pushing and I keep on doing my all. I mean, the fact is at the end of the day, I still have just enough cushion, right, to try to get where I need to go. I'm talking about financially, right? And it's not near enough. Like I need people to donate and people aren't, and I don't understand why. But like I said, I mean, I have to do what I have to do. You know what I mean? If you come over here and you invest, I expect and want people to be investors and sponsors. Like I said, I really do my best to try to not request or ask anybody for anything. But at the same time, I do a lot. So, things cost a lot of money and I'm doing everything cheap as possible. So I do everything, the right way. I do it the poor man's way. We just have to have funds coming in, man. We have to get a rotation of money and income coming in here. And I just think it's funny when people try to like voice an opinion on that because, well, it has nothing to do with you. This is all temporary, like I told you. You have to understand. I mean, the thing that's not temporary is my success. The thing that's not temporary is reality and the reality of Batman. But all this other stuff, it's all temporary. You understand? All the financial stuff is temporary. Anything you do technically is temporary because you should be building new projects and moving forward and on to the next thing and on to bigger, better things, right? Which is what I'm doing. So, like I said, I have access to buildings that are bigger than Drake's mansion that he doesn't own, the OVO mansion, right? That's masonry. And like I said, that's just what they do. They basically house the peasant peon puppets that the devil uses, right? And they could care less about them, and that's just the reality. And the devil just uses people up, and when he's done, he just doesn't care anymore, and that's what he expends you. That's what the devil does every time. You understand? So I make a career teaching people how the world really works, right? I have nothing to do with corporate America. I have nothing to do with Freemasons. All right. I defeated all Freemasonry. I defeated male and female witches covens. Um, like I said, went through spiritual, what, fair this entire time. Took everyone on head on. Continue to win. I'm the real Batman. There's no question or qualm about this. I mean, when y'all want to act like your enemies, like I said, all that internet stuff is for the birds. That's all a waste of my time because there ain't no telling me none of that at all. We're not even going to entertain any of it ever again because it doesn't make any sense. Batman has done too much. You know what I mean? I'm real as it gets, man. I'm not on here playing, okay? Clearly, I'm not I don't play about nothing. I'm the real thing and I work harder than anyone to make sure that I'm the real thing. Because I'm not acting. This is what God chose me to do and what God made me and created me. This is exactly what he created. Do you understand that the whole Batman thing was God's idea? I didn't even know that, and then he told me. He literally told me. Like I said, God talks to me. He said it was his idea. I was like, well, God's pretty cool. Real talk, because it was a great idea. I mean, he's the architect of everything. That's amazing. But like I said, I mean, that's my whole point, man. These people, they're playing a losing game no matter what. It's not the way I see it at this point, but it is the way I see it. But that's just reality. You're playing a losing game, man. Like I said, all these people, they're just continuing to fall and decline, right? While they were praying for my downfall and it never ever happened. And I just continue to rise. Right now, I'm rising, right? Surpassing and basically getting through every single barrier known to man in existence. I've already completely defeated the Matrix. I've already completely, you know, gotten out of the Matrix. I've already showed people that the impossible is possible, right? Through God, with God, and a relationship with God is a very real thing. All you other people on YouTube, you have nothing to do with me or what I do. Again, I am not a YouTuber, I'm a gangster. So, like I said, our two worlds, we just don't mix. You can't mix the two worlds. It doesn't work like that. Like I said, I had offered people tons of opportunity, tried to work with everyone, tried to collab. People don't want to be respectful online and they want to talk in ways that they would never talk in front of me. So I don't play fake games. Everything is real with me. If you talk to me, I'm holding you accountable, right? If you commit a crime, right, much less across state lines or commit felonies, I'm holding you accountable in a court of law. You understand? That's common sense. So it's like when you got people that just want to act like, oh, oh, they're not laughing, they're in desperation and they're completely serious. And what they really want is they just, like I said, they can't succeed, so they don't want to see people like me win. You feel me? And that's all over the world, but how would that ever become my problem? It never would. All that stuff was delusion and a waste of your time, just like I said, and all y'all did was make yourself look sillier. Joker. Okay. So again, you have to understand the way that YouTube works and the way that this works. Let's actually check the itinerary. Let's check out what's recently happened in current events, Bob. Right? What's actually happened? Coach Eli, he barely goes live, and I really don't pay attention to any of y'all. I just see it while I'm glancing at YouTube. But Coach Eli barely goes live. He pretty much gave up. Okay, he doesn't have a career. He can sit there and say whatever nonsense he wants. I mean, like I said, these people make no sense at any point, and you just ask a question and then they start tripping like they don't get it. I mean, I have a basic question. My question would be, why would you go out of your way to act like it's an LLC or make it an LLC or make it a business when clearly other people, right, your family paid for everything for you. You've never paid any expense ever. You don't do anything, you don't work. Okay. Like I said, you literally searched and found your fake wife Dawn in a back alleyway because you would literally wait for women in back alleyways and dark alleyways next to Starbucks. I mean, these were your exact words out your own mouth. Like, you're a creepy individual. So he literally doesn't really go live anymore, right? I'm imagining that he probably is having a lot of problems with Don. Okay. Um, and it just is what it is. I mean, they can't even get along. They try to do a show, and again, this is just a third party just giving my commentary. You're on YouTube. I'm allowed to talk about you. You know, I mean, or what I'm seeing. I mean, you're doing public shows. I'm like any viewer. You know, so it's like, yeah, they can't even get along. I mean, you sit there and you watch and you see Dawn kind of G checking him every live. She wears the pants when she wants. She tells him what it is, and he has to just kind of coddle and bow down and listen. So I mean, it sucks to be you, partner. I'll tell you that much, man. And like I said, you've had everything facilitated for you for this fake environment, but yet these same people who, it's not like you don't have enough help, right? Because, well, you clearly come from a family that has some money. Let's just say reality. That family has some money. It's common sense, right? Maybe not a whole lot, but they have enough. You know what I'm saying? So they facilitated everything for him, and he's like a fake Muppet, fake puppet. And then you've got these people, this underground illegal organization I call the Red Triangles, and they donate and support all his habits. So he's got it made, but yet he still is never happy because he's a narcissist and he just can't be satisfied. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I said, all the opportunities, all the things that y'all have, and none of you are happy. Same thing with the Penguin. The Penguin and the brother have a support system. Everyone does everything for them, gives them a job, gives them everything they need. They lack in nothing. They have everything they need at their beck and call. And then they just sit there and just talk about, oh, I'm eating this. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm being a wage slave. That's boring. See what I'm saying? So how is it that all of you have so much? Like, you honestly have it all. You have everything, right? You have so much. I mean, no, you're not wealthy. No, you're not independent. No, you will never come close to me. But like, I mean, I don't have the things y'all have. Like I said, I would give anything to have those opportunities, but I really wouldn't because, like I said, I mean, what is there to give? And like, their opportunities really aren't that great. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on, bro. A job in the valley is a dime a dozen, and it's a joke, and it doesn't even pay a real living wage. So they're both wasting their time, and they're grown men. That's the actual reality. What they need to do if they wanted to be real people and enjoy themselves is get out of the valley and enjoy themselves and figure out how other places work. But they're not real enough, and they're scared of the world to go out there and venture out and see other places. That's the actual truth. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, never received a real apology. You haven't contributed a dime to my cause. He has my Cash App, the ping one. I mean, send some real money, bro. And not talking about $5 and acting like it's a struggle. Nah, send me a couple thousand, bro. You should have plenty of money by this point, bro. It don't make no sense. I mean, you're being provided for. You don't do anything. You're a grown man and you're emasculated. That's the truth. I mean, what's your excuse? I mean, if you work, bro, you making some dough, right? Quit being a selfish penguin. Whack. Like, what? Don't be a selfish penguin. Be a caring, a Care Bear penguin, right? That shares, right? So, like I said, he that penguin don't want to share. He just sits there and he just keeps eating and rubbing it in that he just gets everything he wants, right? That spoiled little penguin. You have fun with that, but at the end of the day, that's why you're not hungry. And I mean hungry in the sense of, like, when they say in the ghetto, like, yeah, that dude's hungry. Like, you have no ambition, you have no drive. So then, while they're in their spoiled dichotomy and their fake snow globe, like all narcissists are, they have to turn around and look at me, and they got to go to YouTube and watch me winning. They got to watch me breaking world records. You know what I mean? I don't have anything. I don't have half of what any of these people have. So I'm the walking contradiction for them, proving the truth that they're a walking contradiction. You know what I mean? I'm the I'm what you can't ignore. I represent the truth. What is your excuse? Like I said, I'm out here breaking world records, bro, and y'all have everything I've never had. Every opportunity, everything at your beck and call. I don't have none of that. I come from absolutely nothing. I had to alchemize just to get this far. I budgeted this whole thing by myself. When I talk to people about it, it's really surreal, like I said, because it's like, bro, y'all don't understand how much ground I cover and how much I've done. Like, you don't understand, like, I really have the streets on lock. Like Batman really does the real thing. Like, I really do a lot. Okay. And it takes hard work, and I'm just proud of myself. And that's why people have no choice but to admire it. You can't complain, because when somebody goes out their way, this ain't the NBA where we're all wage slaves and we work for the man, okay? Or we're all clones and under Monarch Mind Control and MK Ultra. I'm a free man. When a free man chooses to do a service for the public and for the community and help people and saves lives and protects people, and goes out of his way and does all that, when he has that kind of power, like, you can't do anything but sit back, watch, and admire it. That's the whole thing. These people don't have a choice but to sit down, sit they happy self down and watch the show. Right? So like I said, all of them, if you look at them, they're stagnated. Okay. All these other channels, most of them, you haven't heard anything from them. They completely gave up. Where for the past about year or so, they kept trying to act like they were going to, pretend that they were going to try to make a YouTube career on here like me. They all kind of gave up and just realized he's the only one who can do it. Well, yeah, I mean, it had nothing to do with doing radio, but I've been doing radio for a long time. I mean, I should be the one who made it. I put hours and hours, and I mean tons of time of my life I've spent doing radio. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Even honestly, it has been a very interesting and exciting experience. I've gained things, I've lost things, I've lived life, man. You know what I mean? And as much as I've been through or whatever, or all the negativity, whatever, with YouTube or Google or any of that, there also has been a lot of positive. You know what I mean? Like I said, these past 2 years have been hard on me. They've been rough, but I mean, I've learned so much. It's unreal. And I was talking to my friend today, and we were talking about karma, and he was agreeing with everything I was saying. And I was talking to him, and I was telling him, like, man, it makes no sense that they would allegedly steal my inheritance. Like, evil people are not very smart, because the karma that you're dealing with now and you're going to have to deal with for, I mean, every generation, every one of your generations is going to have to deal with this terrible karma, like the worst, most horrible karma, because you allegedly stole my inheritance, and it's common sense, right? So you do that, and you're just doing it to yourself. Like, what? So let's say it's only been about 2 years, and I've still been I've kept things going the whole time. Really been doing pretty well, especially in this time where we're entering the Great Depression, the real one, the worst one we've ever seen in this country and world. And everything is targeted toward us as Americans. So I mean, I'm on the front lines, and I'm winning against everybody, right? So it's like, yeah, for 2 years, these 2 years, as as hard as they've been, or just having to stay on top of things, and not really having like a surplus of money like I've had in the past, it's just 2 years. And these 2 years have taught me more than I have ever learned ever in my life. They have taught me more than when I ever had money. And what's crazy is it's taught me to be able to do way more with way less. Like, I can have literally nothing, like nothing. I can have nothing, no resources, and still be Batman, and still give it my all and do my best and still come out on top. And that's what I've proven. Like, every day nonstop. That's what people don't understand. I stand for a lot, man. I'm the voice of the voiceless. I stand for the people who never got a chance to speak. I stand for the people who really went through real life, who really go through things. I stand for the people that know what life is really about, and what life is. You know, I mean, it's a struggle. It really is. All you people. That's why I can't deal with people like that, because they don't count their blessings. They don't have respect for anyone or themselves. They don't seem to understand how lucky and blessed they are. They don't appreciate their blessings, and it is what it is. You could ask yourself, well, why are evil people, why do they get good things and bless so much? Because I see it all over the world. But at the same time, they also tend to get their karma. And also, if you look at them, it kind of looks like God gave them their karma if they own a mirror, right? Real reality. That's real talk. You know what I mean? Because ain't none of them very good looking, right? So I mean, like I said, I mean, you know, like it is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying, if it's the alternative, what would you want? I would rather be good looking and handsome, and you know what I mean. But it's a joke. But I mean, I'm just saying, God blesses the meek. The meek will inherit the earth. It's all facts. The first shall be last, the last shall be first, and Like I said, this whole wealth transfer should be coming right around the corner. All this money should be coming right around the corner. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm trying to be patient. God has worked on my patience where it's a little easier for me to be patient. Like I said, still go through things, still have issues, still have things I want to change. It all just takes money, man. I think it's crazy, man, that I'm sitting here and I'm doing the impossible and I keep accomplishing this and people won't just help me create a normal budget. I'm just being honest. I mean, like I talk to people and it's kind of weird to me. I mean, I get it, but it's just weird to me because like I see people, I talk to people, and they'll be right there and they kind of know who I am a little, and they'll talk to me about what I do and stuff, and it's like I just don't understand. Like I thought a lot of these people had money. I understand everybody's struggling. I understand it's hard times, but like I just don't get that. I don't understand. Like a lot of y'all are supposed to have money and come from money. Like why is it such an issue? I just don't get it. It's like half these people I went to high school with. How come one of them can't quit hating and because that's all they ever did in high school and continuing on into adulthood? Because I've outshined them. I've lived all over the nation. I've traveled. I've experienced life. I've done a bunch of things they can't do. So if you would get the hate out your heart, why won't those people, if y'all have so much money, why would you not or enough? Why would you not just donate a normal amount and say, hey, I'm going to pick you up, right? Here's some money so that you can get on your feet, you know what I mean, the right way, so that you can, because it's not like I'm not on my feet. I have everything. I have more than anyone could ever imagine, more than all your fake rappers, more than CEOs of major companies, but it's not about that. I have to get the things that I need on top of having everything because I had to put all my money into wealth, into actually being wealthy. So I won in that department, but that doesn't translate to having cash. And like I said, I was set up, targeted a million times. I went through all sorts of illegal things, people doing illegal things towards me, people breaking the law, committing crimes, um, just a bunch of backwardsness, right? So, for me to bounce back the way I did and tell people, I said, nah, everything's going to connect and I'm going to give everything is just going to come together and I'm going to be on top again. And I did that. And then I'm turning around and my plan this whole time was the same plan I said, and then I'm going to have to rebuild the cash. And I'd say it's been about these 2 years because other than that, I've always made money and always had cash and always had everything I need. Like I said, I'm doing great with this, but they just don't pay well. So again, I'm going to continue to ask that for the public until somebody hears me, hopefully, with some real money. Because, I mean, at least like $1,000, bro. I mean, I feel like I deserve that. I really do at this point. Being honest, like at least a grand. I don't ever ask nobody for nothing. I don't ask nobody for handouts. That's not a handout. I'm talking about I earned this, like at least $1,000, because with $1,000 right now, right? Like if I actually got the bonus that they were supposed to give me on this network, and they acted like the gifts that Christina sent, like they never happened or something, which I don't understand. And like I said, that's going to be included in the federal lawsuit. Um, like how is that possible? Number one, but they acted like it never happened, so they never gave me $1,000 bonus. At least not yet. I haven't heard nothing about it, so I don't know how that works. I don't get what the point of that is. I don't understand. But my point is, Christina sent them because I looked right at them, right, and it was should have been way more than three, right? So I don't get it. I followed the rules of what it said in the email. It makes no sense. But my whole point is, I'm not even worried about it right now. But my whole deal is like, if I could get at least like a gram, I could use that $1,000 and I think I could climb out of this the right way to where I could get this on as a full scale operation. Now, like I said, in order to do that, I may have to literally, like, I might have to do some traveling. I probably have to make the money or use like my check and get a bus ticket. And I probably have to go to one of these cities where there's a lot more opportunity, right? And I would have to just thug it out at a street level like I've done before a little bit, kind of. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be thugging it out, but I think I would just have to map everything out and figure it out again the best way that I could and try to create the arrangements that I can. Thing is, I don't really want to have to do that, right? But I probably wouldn't have a choice. The deal is, you can't really lose. I mean, it'd still be a good opportunity. It would be difficult. I mean, that's the thing. when I go to these other cities and states, bro, it's difficult. Like I'd probably have to stay out all night. Like it would be hard, bro, unless like I pay for like a hotel and stuff. Like it's gonna be difficult as hell. So it's like, that's the thing. Like, but I mean, that's my idea and concept too. Is I'm like, well, I could try to do the Batman thing at night, but then, of course, you're going to have all these people driving around and looking, and it's a different environment, and they don't know who I am, and they're not used to it. So I don't know how everybody's going to react. And people are very sensitive in other cities and states. So it's like, I just, I don't want to be caught in situations that are going to hold me back, right? I don't want to be caught in any situations that are going to move me backwards. I don't want to be caught in situations that are going to put me in a bad position. See what I'm saying? That's my whole point. Like y'all don't seem to get that it's not that easy to just do this. It takes money, it takes a budget, and everybody has so many fake rules, and all they've done is like tighten the grip on this invisible box, right? To where they try to make it where it's impossible for me to do anything I need to do. You feel me? Which is something that I have to like address them about and I have to talk with everybody about, but it's like I have to have some kind of leeway, and either way I have to have a budget. But my whole point is that would be the minimum. Like if I could get at least like a grand, I need at least 5 to 10 G's. 5, 10 G's, I think I could do it completely, and I think I could completely climb out of this because there would be enough money to give me the opportunity to really, really like look for work in a city that I want to do it at. Right? I already have everything. Everything is secured. I'll never lose anything. I'm good. I'm set for life. Right? But it would give me the opportunity to expand and to take a vacation and a trip and have fun with it. And I'd be doing content the entire time. And I'd be doing content where it would enable me, it gives me a lot of power and leeway. You know what I mean? Because it offers me the opportunity to do this content and do the Batman thing and bring everything with me, try to, if I can, Y'all don't get there's nuances to things. I can't explain it to you, but it's not that simple, man, to do any of this. That's the thing. Like when TJ was wasting my time, like hell no, bro. You don't seem to get this is not something that's easy, man. You know what he was telling me? He was telling me some fake nonsense again, like I'm gonna go stay with him, and he wanted me to stay. He said he's in a hotel room and being vague as hell. Like, bro, that's a secret enemy right there. Like I said, I sniffed that out real quick. I figured him out completely. Like, you quit wasting my time, bro. Just get off my phone. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he wanted. I'm like asking him, like, bro, if you in a hotel, right? He's like, oh yeah, you just stay here. Like, it's not that simple, bro. If you go to a hotel, you can't just stay in a room. See, it doesn't work like that. You can't do that. You have to like show your ID to the lobby and stuff. So that right there, like, I don't deal with people who try to make me do bad decisions. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like anything would happen or they could do anything about it. Like, it really ain't that big of a deal. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Because it's pointless. Like, nah, dude, that's not what you said. See, you change your stories. You were saying that you actually had like a place. You said a place. You said blah blah blah. You talking about I don't lack for anything. You do lack for everything because if they hooked you up with a room anywhere, right? It's just because you're talking to someone and kissing up and some fake nonsense that nobody cares about. Like, okay, that ain't making it. You're how old? I don't know how old he is, bro, but he's getting up there too. I mean, you should have it together more than that, bro. Like that's pathetic, bro. Like how long are you going to struggle like that? And then how would you have an opinion on me? Like I said, I don't care about that, about any of your fake acting. None of you are tough. Like y'all are grown men, bro. Grown men, you should have it together. You didn't go through what I went through. Yeah, you didn't get set up and targeted the way I have a million times. You didn't make millions of dollars and have everyone be jealous and always in that same energy. You didn't go through what I went through. So how dare you speak my name at all? That's reality. You could never walk in my shoes, Wody. None of you. Okay? Quit trying to downplay everything I went through. What I went through was real as hell. What I went through was epic, of epic proportions. You understand? Y'all don't know what it feels like to be in the positions I've been in. You could never fathom or imagine. I live real life. Everything I do is real. So it's like the way I feel, everybody needs to keep my name out their mouth, right? Which some people have been doing a pretty good job of that. Like these other people, they be whining about their karma, getting their karma, what they going through. How can you complain when you try to always say my name and sprinkle your negativity? You don't say anything that's real or positive, And I'm the only person that you really continue to do that with in a group like it's cute. I don't care what you have to say. Who are you? Nobody, right? So my whole point is like when you do that though, you can't expect to be blessed. God is not going to bless none of you. Like I said, I told you what it is. I predicted the future already. I told you that those lists that y'all put online, that God's probably going to make those lists a lot longer straight up. And that's exactly what happened and continues to happen. If you look on YouTube right now, you will see example after example after example of YouTubers and people who are part of the red triangles that they continue to get what they deserve. Drops mic. Yep, they continue to get the epic, right? The most epic form of justice there is, handed down by God Himself. God told me, vengeance is mine. I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me, right? And I literally said, I pray for all you people because you're going to need it. Good luck because all y'all went against me. And in the process, you pissed off God. God ain't playing. And He continues to set examples. You can't ignore it. You can't get your way around it. It came out in the download today that one of y'all is really going through it too physically, and you're trying to hide the truth from the public. Right now they're probably tripping. How does he know this? I've been knowing this. I've been knowing that this entire time. God tells me everything, bro. Yeah, you're talking to a real prophet that literally sits at the right hand throne of God. There's nothing going on in the world that I don't know about. I know everything. Okay, like that's why y'all be tripping. Why is he not seeking this? Because I'm not seeking anything. I'm good. I forgave all y'all. Like I said, what you dealing with, you did that to yourself. All y'all, everything y'all getting, you deserve. Everything you doing, you did it to yourself. And that's the way most of you live your life. Let's get real. Every predicament you were ever in was your own fault. Is that not the truth? Y'all say it about yourselves. You're walking contradictions. You feel me? Like I said, none of that stuff has nothing to do with me. I forgive and let go. My heart's light as a feather because that's the way I want to live. Because forgiveness is for who? For you. It's for me. It's not for y'all. You feel me? I forgive all of you. Feel me? Like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm just stating the facts. You can see what's going on. 10 people in the box. These other people doing panels every night. They're kind of boring. They got a bunch of people hollering and yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering over each other. Like I said, I tried to address some of these folks and they just act like they can't hear. So I'm done doing that. Um, I'm not really doing shows talking about nobody anymore until they jump out the box and talk again. Like I said, one of them I just addressed, put in his place completely verbally on here. He had to delete 2 videos, I believe, immediately, right? I mean, like I said, I have a lot of power, bro. Yeah. Like I said, you ain't no man. A man is not going to delete videos regardless. I mean, you said what you said, stand on what you said. Clearly, it was important enough for you to put a video out. So, who really runs this network? Like I said, I got a lot of control if I am merely just speaking my mind, and then y'all have to take down videos. It's always been like that too. These dudes be running their mouths, swearing this and that, and like y'all continue to take losses. You forget I'm going to continue to pay attention on here. I'm playing the game to win. Now, no, y'all always wanted to be petty. Y'all always did everything that was cowardly. What I'm doing is out of bravery. I'm just taking everybody head on like usual by myself. Dolo, there's millions of you, and I'm winning on this network. That's what this is about, right? Y'all made it like this, so you can't complain. I tried to work with all of you, okay? I tried to be nothing but nice. I tried to be nothing but a friend and was a great friend to all of these people, right? To think that any of you could apologize is comical. You understand? You could apologize. I might even tell you, sure, I accept your apology because I already forgave you. But you should know better. You should know that, your apologies are in vain. They're not real, and you're really just wasting your breath and wasting your time. You need to talk to God about it. Apologize to God for what you did to his only begotten son, right? Sorry, second son, because there's Jesus Christ, right? So, I mean, you all got to deal with that. People don't understand how deep the rabbit hole goes when you're dealing with me, when you talk to me or hear my name, Tyree Sneed. Tyree Sneed is an epic name of epic proportions. I've pretty much done it all on this planet. I have a lot of power. What I'm kicking is not fake, and people can tell it real quick. That's why people pay attention and they're like, this dude's kind of interesting, I'm sure, because I am. Like, I'm just me, man. I'm like something from the past in a lot of different ways, you know what I mean? But I'm just me. I'm also a good dude. I take care of everyone. I help everyone. Always have. I do everything for everyone. I gave all my money to everyone else, and nobody will pay me back nothing. I did everything to help everybody, man. Like I said, helped homeless people, gave them food, clothing, and shelter out my own pocket for a long time. Um, and I don't regret any of it, man. I mean, I did everything for everybody, and that's what life is about, man. Being a good person, and that's it. You know what I mean? Real talk. That's truly how I feel. That's the thing, man. I don't care about what I got, what I have, all that stuff. I mean, it's a sin. I mean, that's greed, gluttony. Look at the penguin. He's got all of those across the board, right? And what he doesn't seem to realize is, well, you all can all talk about God all day, but none of you believe in God. And God is not your friend. Trust me. Okay. God is very pissed off with all of you. And if you can't see that, I give up, man. Some of these people are literally actively being haunted while they're coming on YouTube because of the things that they've done towards me, right? And a lot of other people. So it's like, I don't really care what people have to say. I think it's weird when people try to act like they're talking some way that's out of character, hiding behind a computer. Nobody's ever said anything to my face. Nobody ever will. So that's all I care about. Reality, the internet, two totally different walks. And I just could care less what any of you say because who are you to me? See, that's the thing, bro. That these people wish that they could engineer the content or manipulate something. Y'all have no power, bro. Like I said, who on here actually has a name? You got dudes talking about they gonna get big on here. No, you're not. That's a delusion, bro. That's a pipe dream right there. You get big on here. How? Because you got a bunch of trolls. Any channel that has a bunch of trolls, you'll never make it in this game. I'm just telling you right now. You'll never be anyone. You'll never be successful, and you'll never make any money. If you notice, they're all dependent upon other people, but they want to get on here and swear up and down they're gangster and talk about how they're going to do all this and that, and they're all doing illegal activity. But most of them, they just talking and they ain't really about nothing. I mean, it's just a bunch of super softy snowflakes. Like, I'm not impressed. What's the point? I hear a lot of talking. That's about all I hear. You feel me? These people are talking about on YouTube how they're going to meet up and they're going to do this and that, and it's all a bunch of fake stuff, bro. All of them want to copy everything I do. I have my own boxing league. I'm 10-0 in it. Everybody wants to talk about boxing, right? I'm a gangster in the street. They all want to act and talk like me. They try to move their mouth the way that I talk, which is real because I really talk like this because I've been doing this for a long time, running the streets. I mean, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it, man. I'm 35 years old. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm older now, man. I age backwards. I look young as hell, but I'm getting up there, man. I'm not worried about what people think of me. That's the last thing I could care about. When you try to do your fake talk, I'm not even responding. I'm going to tell you to, not speak to me and keep it shaking and keep it moving. And that's it. I'm not hearing nothing no more. Like I said, I know me. I know the truth of my life. I'm the one living it. I'm right here. None of you know me. Keep my name out your mouth. That simple. Like I said, I have no issues. I'm perfect. It's all these other people who they just been jealous and envious of me. And like I said, you sit there and you try to recruit people and they're random people and like that's just not a good idea. I mean, like I said, everybody's been G checked, everybody's been addressed. I don't let nothing slide, I don't let nothing go, and I forget nothing. Like, nah, bro, I'm someone that can't be disrespected. Facts. And people, they want to do that and try to play those games because, like I said, your ploy is so obvious. And I've told people about this. No, you literally just wish that you could get me where I'm not talking. You just wish that you could silence me somehow. So the only thing you know how to do is trying to set me up. But now you don't have that option because I took it away from you because I'm too smart. You know what I mean? So it's just one trick ponies that keep trying something that's never going to happen. I mean, you can try and try and try forever, try leaves, but you're never going to get anywhere. You feel me? It's a waste of your time. And the fact that you've been so redundant and repetitive with that, God sees that. And I can guarantee you, God is going to deal with that. God is going to handle that. He ain't going to play like that. Like, dude, I ain't never seen somebody hide behind no computer and then pretend, right? Like they're tough or something, or like they're doing something. Like, bro, that's coward. That's epic cowardly stuff. Y'all hilarious, bro. Nobody respects that, man. That's why nobody takes y'all seriously, because you're not to be taken serious. People like that, you just laugh at, man. Just look at them, and they get mad because you just, oh, it's you again. What's up, Droopy? That's them. You feel me? They not about nothing. They not gonna make no money. That's just people. They mooch. You know what I'm saying? They literally like are. I mean, it's just a joke, bro. I'm not gonna go too much into it because there's rules on this network. But like I said, all that nonsense I ain't got time for. Like I said, all these people. I mean, you got people who got restraining orders on them. Those two, that fake couple, are completely silent on this network. They're not saying anything now because, well, you got to come up with that money for them legal fees, and I think they just know, right? That, I mean, like they got messed over. I mean, they lost. I mean, like they probably looking at jail time, probably both of them, right? I mean, some of them might be on the run. I heard that too, that a lot of the red triangles were going to go on the run or something possibly. Good luck because, you don't know how to run. That's the thing. Everything that you try to do, you don't know how to do. Y'all have been watching me for so long, right? But you never learned anything. You just don't know how to go about doing nothing because you have no life experience. If you try to run, it's only going to make your situations worse. Common sense. You know what I mean? Like, just people are silly, man. Like I said, I watched you people take bait of other individuals, even on this network. Those people, they can't even do a live show no more. They gave up. I mean, all of them just kind of gave up. YouTube is boring as hell now, thanks to you, right? Why don't we talk about that? I would like to have someone actually do live streams that I can actually watch that were actually beneficial. Do you all understand that you completely diluted this network? I'm the only show that's worth anything on here that actually talks about something and has some content. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and in the process, in my opinion, that makes it more difficult for me to get fans and get a voice because people are looking at the network like, well, there's nothing on it really that's entertaining or to watch. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I said, one bad apple will spoil the whole bunch. They'll give everybody a bad rap. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, I need all the money I can get. That's all I'm going to continue to do on here is ask for money. Yes, 100% because I deserve it. This is a business. I offer a service. I offer plenty of services. I do everything for the public and for people. All y'all have a way to pay me and a way to donate. Mhm. Yep. Like I said, I got to figure out a way right now to try to come up with $1,000. Because I mean, while I'm waiting on God and His promises, and I'm waiting on Christina, and I have no issue doing so. You understand? I'll wait as long as it takes, but I just got to try to hustle for me the right way and try to figure out what I can do. Everything I do is always the right way, but that's what I'm saying. I need the audience to start donating, man. Really, I don't feel bad about it at all. Like, I work hard, I need some crowd support. So hopefully what the reading said, where it said like you're gonna get a wave of support and it's gonna start coming in. I hope so, man. Because I really need it, bro. Like I said, like I'm just saying, bro, if I had like a grand right now, man, I could do a lot with that, bro. Like, realistically, I could do a lot with that. Hold up. So, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully some people will step up and come through. You know what I mean? I just, a lot of things I just don't get, man. I just don't understand. The one dude was like, I was going to give away a scooter and then I sold it. Like, great. I could have used that. You know what I mean? Like, what was the point in saying that? I just don't understand it, man. Like, we got to have support here for what we do. Like I said, we're lacking a lot in support, and it's crazy because all them people, they want to stop in their cars and talk to me. Like all that stuff is nonsense. Telling people this and that. Oh, he got a YouTube channel. So I don't have a YouTube channel. I run a business. Like, I'm the mob. Okay, I'm Batman in reality. Like, no, I don't have a YouTube channel. I'm the real thing. YouTube's just an avenue that I market on. I got plenty of avenues I market on. You know nothing about me. Keep my name out your mouth. Like, no, that's not what I do. I'm not just, oh, I have a YouTube channel. See, they so far from reality because they delusional, they lost. But then same people that drive around miserable and always got something to say that's a lie about other people like me that they look up to and wish they could be like, they don't come out they pocket and donate nothing. That's my problem with them. And I would tell any of you to your face. You understand? Like, people like that just keep my name out your mouth. You don't know me. Like, what's the point of that? Like, that's what they do. They try to. All y'all do the same thing, and it's always the same crowd of people and group of people. Y'all been doing that forever. They did that on Sixth Street. On Sixth Street, I'd be walking by, I'd have a backpack, and they'd have some dude there working at a bar who's a complete slouch and a joke and a member of the same group who will always be beneath me and not as good as me in anything and completely inferior. And he's talking about, yeah, that white boy, blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you talking behind my back? If you have something to say it to my face. Because I'm the type that will literally stop and go right in front of you and say, do you have something to say? Say it to my face. That's me. Like, I'm a grown man. I'm a 35-year-old grown man. I don't put up with people talking anything about me. You say something about me, if it's in front of me, I'm going to let you know what it is. You understand? I'm a grown man, and you're going to talk to me as a grown man. And that's the way any grown man should be. If not, there's something wrong with you. You feel me? Grown men, you don't sit there and talk crazy to. You don't talk behind their back. So we ain't tolerating none of them games. You gonna keep saying that. Over here, we don't do none of that. All y'all fake, all y'all want to be gangsters, and all y'all stuck like having to go to college or school or work at Walgreens or something. None of you have an actual like future with money financially. You run circles around all of you financially. Keep my name out your mouth. A YouTube channel. No, I don't have a YouTube channel. I run the whole valley. What? I'm a gangster. Like, what? No. See, that's why people like that I don't talk to, because if I start opening my mouth, those are conversations I don't even want to have. Oh, there's a bunch that I can say to put people in their place in 5 milliseconds, but for what? I don't want to say nothing. For what? Who are you? Why do you deserve to know about me or who I am? You don't. Keep guessing. You know what I mean? Like I said, so when they say that stuff, like that lame stuff, that's the same fools. Why do you wear a Batman mask? Oh my goodness. Go back to school. Yeah. He got a YouTube channel. Well, anyone can get a YouTube channel. What does that mean? He got a YouTube channel. What does a YouTube channel have to do with a man who puts on a bulletproof vest and goes out in the street and does what everybody else ain't got the heart to do? Can you explain that to me? What does that have to do with a gangster that puts on 18 gauge steel armor and ain't playing about nothing? That armor probably weighs about 30 pounds, okay? And does pull ups and everything with it that none of you could ever do. Does more pull ups than any of you can do if you weren't wearing 30-pound steel armor. I'm not hearing it. I don't have time for these fake games. I'm not going to be patient about it. There's no patience involved with you and I, none of you. It is embarrassing the way that y'all talk. Y'all need to grow up. You're all grown adults. It's time to grow up. These are grown adults and they talk like they're still in high school. Real talk. Like, what? Bro, all that talking you doing, you could be clicking on your Cash App, sending me money. That's what you need to be doing because that's y'all's job. Go work your 9 to 5, be the wage slave, be all that you can be the best wage slave you can be, and you donate to me. What are you talking about? He has a YouTube channel. Bro, my movement's been bigger than the Black Panthers movement ever was. Did you know that? I run the streets, bro. This movement been running the streets since before half of y'all was even born, so keep my name out your mouth. How about that? Feel me? No, I'm a gangster. Maybe you're not hearing. You understand? I'm not a YouTuber. Yeah, miss me with that. So, like I said, when people be walking into things and don't know anything they talking about, that's why they shouldn't be running their mouth and talking too much because they don't know who they talking to. They don't know what they getting themselves into. They don't know nothing going on. And that's what happens with most of these people in narcs. You understand? Like, I don't get it, man. Because everybody finds out reality. Everybody gets G-checked. Everybody gets told what it is right to them. Like, it is what it is, man. Like, nah, there ain't nothing cute about nothing I do, man. There ain't nothing sweet over here. What I'm doing is what y'all don't have the heart to do. All of you. You know what I mean? No. Everything I do is because of a lack of other people doing what they supposed to or a failure to do so. Like Ra's al Ghul said, failure to act. That's why. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's just crazy to me, bro. Like I said, I'm like Wesley Snipes in that vampire movie. That's my career. I don't know what you all think I do, but you got me twisted. You don't know nothing about me and what I do, clearly. And vampires are real. Yeah, for real. They seriously are. I mean, they're right in front of you on your TV every day. You haven't figured that out? What? Got a whole country and nation, and all the corporations, like I said, make their money off of trafficking. They don't make their money off selling products. What? The reality that you live in is the sugar coated topping on top of the real underworld, the underground world that exists. You're all in the matrix still. You can't get out the matrix because you're brainwashed. Don't ever say my name. You feel me? See, I don't have patience for that. I don't care about fans. I don't care about none of y'all, bro. I don't care about nothing you talking about. I'm too real for TV. Straight up. Like, nah, bro. I'm on a whole different like level and echelon of reality than you. You feel me? Like I'm walking in a whole different vibration because I understand the world and what's really happening. I'm taking that head on, just like I took on the government head on. I took everyone head on, the Illuminati, all the Masons, all the witches covens. I took them all head on. There was never any qualms with me. Like, nah, like with me, if people challenge me, what's up? Let's go. That's me. I don't know about y'all. I ain't built like y'all. But y'all get on YouTube. They on YouTube all over YouTube. They got all these fools talking about cuz. Come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. What you gonna do today, cuz? Come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. Like if as if any of y'all could even walk in a 5,000 mile radius of me talking like that with that nonsense. Boy, what? I ain't heard none of y'all come out here like that. None of y'all, bro. Y'all fools is funny as hell, man. They be acting like that stuff fly. Don't none of that stuff fly. And all that New York stuff y'all kicking, this is a no-fly zone for that. All that stuff y'all kick in New York and all these other states, none of that would fly out here. None of it. I don't know what you talking about. You could tell yourself whatever you want. Wouldn't none of that fly out here. None of y'all. Y'all couldn't even talk. Like you're not gonna say none of that out here. None ain't like what I don't know what you talking about, bro. Texas, we different, bro. Like I said, the way I came up, there was never any talking involved. The way I came up, I've been going at it my entire life, bro. I ain't never had a break, bro. Do you understand how I'm built? That's why I'm Batman. Y'all fools don't know nothing about this game. Trust me. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep Texas out your mouth. Straight up, because I realize that all y'all are delusional. Don't ain't none of y'all gonna even acknowledge what the hell going on. So if that's how it's going to be, then cool. I'm not trying to talk to any of y'all, bro. You feel me? No, I want to have conversations with people face to face, so we can quit this fronting and faking and flogging. Feel me? I'm telling you the truth. All that fly talk and all that talking, like, dude, out here in Texas, we're from a cloth where we don't do no talking. And we for sure don't tolerate people running their mouth and talking. No, no. I come from a bad block where literally that was all that we cared about was if people were talking crazy or talking smack. We're different. You feel me? All these other states, all you other states claim that you're G'd up and you're all soft. Every single one of you. Real talk. Like, nah. Michigan was soft. What else? Green Bay was soft. Um, all of them. Cali's soft. Arizona's soft. Where else? New York was soft. All these places are soft, bro. I don't know what these people are talking about. Like, listen, bro, we ain't got to go through all the talking and all the fake stuff and the fake guy dichotomy, bro. Y'all ain't got to run your mouth so much, man. It just is what it is. Like I said, we just wait. Once I get my money and I get all the money, I'm going to be fully operational Batman in every city and state in this nation. I'm going to be able to touch down anywhere I want. You're going to see me literally be militaristic and have all power and completely run and take over every block. So, I mean, just get ready for that. You feel me? Because it's different when I got money, especially if, when we get the millions of dollars, Christina's looking at it when they give me my inheritance they stole. Because at that point, if anybody even speaks my name, you're basically summoning me. You feel me? Because I can be anywhere on the map in a jiffy. Straight up, pull up in a brand new Lamborghini. Real talk, as Batman. Because everywhere I'm pulling up as Batman. I'm not doing no faking. I'm not doing no flogging. Like I said, bro, I can get Kevlar neck protection online real quick. I think it's like 20 some dollars. All these things I'm waiting on you people to fund. So to sit here and think I'm going to accept y'all's weird treatment and your breadcrumbing and this attitude of I don't deserve nothing, hell nah. All y'all can get on. I don't need none of you. I need real fans and supporters, and I'm going to keep on pushing until that's what I get. I should be getting thousands of dollars in donations every day because what I've launched and created here is a full project. It's a full scale thing that I can do all over the world that can save lives and help people. All you people say you believe in God, you're all hypocrites. Because if you believed in God, you would be donating to me so that I could save these people and save all these I could stop child trafficking completely, right? Which is the goal, right? Which I'm probably going to have to create an agency for at some point to help them. So all these things, all you people have the power in your hands. But what did people tell me? Oh, you can go work in the oil fields. No, I can't because you're not providing nothing. See my point? People just say a bunch of nonsense and hoopla garbage. Don't none of y'all believe in God. That's why God keeps coming for all of you. Is that not the facts? Y'all getting your karma. You getting what you deserve, and I'm sitting back laughing. That's what's happening. Like, nah, bro, all y'all are unrighteous or self-righteous. I don't know what you talking about, man. Nah, y'all don't believe in God. What? Look what you did to Tupac. What? See, these people think we got some kind of loyalty or dichotomy, like we friends. I'm not friends to none of you. I tell you that all the time, friends to none of you. You feel me? I would never let people in the world and public treat me the way y'all did Tupac and these other dudes. I ain't Tupac. I'm a lot worse, bro. I'm a real gangster. Gangsters don't care who you are. I don't like no one. I'm not friend to nobody. I'm not a nice guy. I'm not approachable. People think that I'm these things because, well, when I want to, for the right people, I act like that. You feel me? Yeah, I can be like that. That's how I really am. But there's a whole nother side of me, trust me. And the other side is a monster. I got a spirit in me. And like I said, it's the antithesis to all evil. It's the spirit of God. Feel me? And that's what I do. I put the fear of God in folks. That's what I do. No, I'm here to shake things up. I'm here to get people to wake up and exit this matrix the right way. I'm here to teach people you need to build your own business and quit working fast food. I'm here to piss off all the fast food workers. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be nice to you. No. I'm here to make sure that I completely replace this system and I dismantle it and I bring a new system that's going to run right. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to kiss up. I'm not here to follow rules. I make the rules. Understand that. No, I'm not someone with a YouTube channel. I'm God to you, boy. Literally, I'm the human vessel that God uses. What are you talking about? You understand? And you all are just regular civilians. That's what all of you are. You feel me? So, like I said, to the people who are respectful, this ain't got nothing to do with you, and this ain't to nobody specific. This is to whoever feel what way. I don't care who it is. You feel me? See, that's the thing people don't get. I've been me for a long time, bro. I'm going on 35 years old. Y'all still ain't got me a Batman cake yet, a Batman birthday cake. Boy, stop it. And of course, I'm not going to eat some cake from a stranger, much less who's probably been typing, hate to me for the past 15 years and can't even say who they are because they scared of me. What? I thought that would be common sense. You feel me? Like I said, people is just silly, man. They don't make any sense, bro. You feel me? Like I'm just saying, bro, I run YouTube, bro. I done took over this whole thing and monopolized it already. I'm good money. That check is already what around, I think it's like 40 something bucks around. It's like, yeah, like around 40 something. Might be over 40 already. So, I mean, we making a little bit of money doing this. Like I said, they got to give me the other check, 21st to the 26th. It's like $153 and some change. What else? I mean, I got to try to pay the phone here in a minute. I'm trying to wait a little bit and see what's going to happen. I mean, that's my thing. I mean, like I said, I can't do this without crowd support at this point. I mean, I can, and I'm going to continue, of course, but it's ridiculous. Like I said, I've never seen anyone like things be this unfair and this kind of treatment. I'm the only one that this remains consistent with. And I'm gonna continue to speak up on it because it's ridiculous. It's embarrassing, bro. These people have funded what that Austin Metcalf guy went through with that random scrub. They funded that boy, okay, and he came to court with a brand new top of the line suit or whatever, right? Which wasn't even that great, and he sure didn't fit in, right? Looked like Goldilocks in a huge costume, right? And they gave him over $250,000 immediately for a crime, for an atrocity against my group and my people? What? What they run around the internet, these people talking about they give these nameless you know what's millions of dollars and then they don't do anything with it. Like Dr. Umar Johnson, who they said gave him $500,000 and he was going to the to the you know what club, right? And literally didn't ever build a school when that was the whole point of the money, which would be illegal and a felony. So why is he not in prison? Because he's a snitch informant, right? That works for the feds, like everybody. And all he does is spread systemic what? All it is hate that comes out of that dude's mouth, and he is a coward of all cowards. You feel me? You ain't gonna catch Dr. Umar Johnson come to the valley, I'll tell you that. Nope, not him or Tommy Sotomayor. Nope, not around me. Nah, yeah, yeah. The most you would do is maybe come to the valley and hide and record some videos in different locations, right? And not let me know anything, but they won't come near me. Real talk. So I'm just saying, how do you have dudes who you know ain't men, who aren't leaders, but y'all will give them money? That don't make no sense. Like I said, this is a dichotomy of cowards. Y'all can have it. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed that you steal, that all you do is steal, that all you do is sell your own out, that you don't help anyone, that every word you say is hypocrisy and a lie, that you steal concepts of mine that I created. Everything you're doing is in front of the public. So what are you talking about? Like I said, Tariq Nasheed stole the concept I taught chronologically. I can prove it in a court, right? And put it in hidden colors. It was the only truth in it. The rest of it was systemic what? I'm not hearing nothing y'all talking about, bro. Like I said, we got to take everything else to court. When Tommy Sotomayor used my truth and logic thing and tried to make a tour about it with the name, and then he stole the name from me, and then it flopped. You feel me? Fact is, at the end of the day, man, all those people continue to get their karma and what they deserve. They continue to fall. They continue to lose. They continue to sustain and take huge losses. They're just losing over and over and over. See, right now I'm hearing all these cars and they're trying to race and don't even know how to race, like wasting money. They waste money every day. I'm just saying, this is your society. You're a complete joke. You waste money every day with nonsense, but yet y'all can't contribute a dime to a guy who's Batman. Can you imagine that? You all don't want crime to stop. You want to keep crime going. Half y'all make a living off of crime. Let's be real. Half y'all wouldn't even have a damn home if it wasn't for all the crimes you're committing. That's the reality. See, y'all don't fool me. You may be able to fool the public and these other people. You don't fool me for 1 second, right? That's why y'all would literally try to get in front of me back in the day when I was walking in the street, right, trying to get to the other side or whatever. They would try to literally park right in front of me and do it on purpose while traffic's coming. Everything they've done is intentional. That incident in front of that building, right, with that lady that I actually have a witness I met, he actually saw what happened and he was like, man, he's like, you were agile as hell. He's like, you really are the real Batman. He was like, you move fast as hell because you saved yourself. Yeah, I did. Yeah, those were all real attempts on me. Yeah, I constantly survived, bro. That was after the truck incident, which I also believe was an inside job. And I believe I'm going to have to take the lawyer to court because I think there was no loophole or nuance. They just didn't want to do it because they're discriminate. So I'm filing a lawsuit probably for discrimination and a whole bunch of other stuff, corruption. See what I'm saying? The fact is that if you do me wrong, you go against me, you go against God. You're going to lose. It doesn't matter how long after the fact it is, you're going to lose. And you're going to lose the right way. You feel me? Because I'm going to follow the law and do everything with the law. That's what we do. Now, if we have an issue, we take it to court and we file a lawsuit. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, right now, I have nothing to do with none of that because it's a waste of my time and I don't have the resources. I wouldn't lie and act like I do. And I don't need them because I have no responsibilities to none of you. I'll say what I want, do what I want, and there's nothing any of you can do about it. You got to sit there and put up with it. What? I thought y'all were showing me real power. Right, because I'm who shows y'all real power. Always. I always will. Now, anything you do will just continue to backfire like it continues to, and I'm going to continue to laugh. Like I said, why would people do that? Like people like that is what's wrong with the world, bro. People who just sit there and they're against a righteous man. Do you understand that you people are against a righteous man right now in front of the whole world? So your hypocrisy is showing. You're only giving me what I want. That's all y'all have ever done. Like I said, who needs friends when you have enemies like this? You feel me? Nah, bro, people should be coming out their pocket funding what I'm doing, man. It's ridiculous, bro. In 2 years, I've been Batman for 2 years, bro, and done more than all you people that go to your little lazy 9 to 5s and do nothing. And you're trying to tell me that in 2 years that none of you can contribute any real money? That's embarrassing, bro. Y'all should be embarrassed. So don't tell me about how all y'all fans, right? Everybody's honking every day, but like I said, can't donate a dime. And like, no, I'm not going to sit here and act like that's okay or that makes sense. No, it doesn't. None of y'all make no sense. Real talk. And no, I'm not entitled. Like, I'm entitled to get some money and support just like anyone else that was on YouTube. If it was somebody from here that didn't look like me, they would have received a whole bunch of support. They would have gotten tons of money, and that's a fact. And until y'all change your attitude, I'm going to keep on speaking the damn truth. How about that? You ain't got to like me. And maybe that's why people like me. Some of them, I could care less, but I'm going to keep on standing on the truth. Batman going to stand on business. Feel me? I don't care who feels what way. What have any of you done for me, bro? Bro, I came up against nothing but adversity. Didn't none of these people here in the valley ever do nothing but hold me back? They never helped me. What are you talking about? I never got an opportunity, and there ain't no opportunities out here. Y'all don't even pay a living wage. What are you talking about? You feel me? Like that's the thing, bro. When people talk, you ain't gonna get around reality with me because I'm gonna make sure you make sense. Because me, I have an absolute need to make sense. I will not even communicate with someone who ain't gonna make sense. So, like I said, you got the one couple, the one chick got a restraining order placed on her because of her actions, because she's bothering people online, like I said, was illegal, right? So she has to be quiet now. Ha ha. The other one has to be quiet because he's a coward. He tried to super simp for her. That didn't work, right? They're not in a real relationship. They claim they're fake married and don't even live together. What a joke, right? So owned, easy. Next. All right. Then the other ones, they're all going to prison for the crimes they've committed online and all the electronic means, and I have full evidence for it for court purposes. Easy. That we win in that. Next, right? What else? Anybody else? Like I said, Coach Eli don't even do live streams no more. He fell off. These are all people who wanted to act like we're in a back and forth or we have a competition. I have nothing against nobody. What are you talking about? Coach Eli fell off, so we won there. Next, what else? Who else? Who else? Come on, bro. Like knowledge is key, and the fake wife gave up, right? Miss Ankalala or whatever the hell, Miss Anklewaite, right? She gave up, right? They gave up, so easy. We win there. Next, sorry, but what? All the other ones got their karma, lost all their money, couldn't ever make money, couldn't get nowhere. If they own a mirror, they're miserable. I mean, what are you talking about? Then you got the penguin riding around his rubber ducky, right? And the brother, I mean, they already got their karma. I mean, look at them. What? Every time I look at him, I can't even see which way the brother is looking. He's like cross-eyed or something, like real talk. I don't know whether he's looking at me or he's looking at the flagpole next to me. It's ridiculous. Like what? He like, yeah, I'm funny and make people laugh, but I ain't being funny at all. Y'all need to come up off my money. I earned this money. I deserve to be financially back, man. This is embarrassing, bro. I know that y'all be giving each other money. I know that y'all be giving each other loans and borrowing money. I know that all y'all provide for each other and help each other, but I gets nothing. Oh hell no, bro. I'm friending none of you. So don't expect me to have a good attitude. I'll have a good attitude in life and about what I'm doing and me, but I don't have a good attitude with none of y'all until y'all want to come up off my money and start paying me, bro. Like, what is this, bro? I don't get that, man. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's so much to ask for, like, bro. And all these people try to talk down for years and talk like they have so much money, but y'all can't front someone $5,000, $10,000 who's always been rich and has all the wealth. How does that not? How does that make sense? Any other community they do that. Any other community, like someone like me, they would help me and get me in the right position. You know what I mean? If they could, just being honest, man. Like, why would it be that hard, bro, to say, hey, you know what? You need 5,000, 10,000, whatever you need. Here you go. You know what I mean? And then you're put on, and that's it. I'm telling you right now, bro. I get 5 to 10 G's. That's all I need. I really need 10 G's at least, but 5, 10 G's at least, and I need a lot more. Of course, I need millions to do it the way I want to do it. But I'm just saying, for right now, while I'm waiting on this stolen inheritance thing because they stole my inheritance, and waiting on Christina and waiting on God's blessings and everything and all His promises He made to me that are 100% finite. Like I said, I need at least 5 to 10 G's. That's just what I need. I'm being real. If I could get 5 to 10 grand, I don't care if it was through donations, crowd support, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I'm even considering opening a GoFundMe, but see, that's the thing. I can't promote a GoFundMe on here because these people are all evil and they'll sit there and they'll go flag it or some weird stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I do a GoFundMe, it'll just be private and I'll have to promote it locally or something where these people don't know and hope they don't find it because anything I put online, they just sit there and they try to like take shifts and search for it because they just don't want to see me make any money, which is illegal as hell because you're preventing me from making money. You see what I'm saying? And then they get satisfaction about that and brag about it. Well, keep bragging because I want to hear you brag about it in court right to the judge when he sentences you to prison and it will be life in prison. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. What? Tamper with a business, do all these things, make all these illegal phone calls. You called Seton Hospital and had what happened to me happen to me, and I'm still here. Yeah. What? I'm sorry, but what? Yeah, you people funny as hell. Like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and play games with any of y'all and act fake like y'all, bro. Like, nah, your society's a joke. All of you are a joke. Shout out to the people who are real fans. This has nothing to do with you. But this is how I talk, man. I'm gonna talk to everybody the real way, bro. Like, nah, listen, y'all embarrass me, man. 2 years, bro. 2 years, and I built a full scale thing that I can take this all over the nation, all over the world with my own budget without anything from any of y'all. Didn't one of y'all do one thing for me? None of you. None of you even contributed a penny or a red cent. Literally, bro. Do you people understand that? They get on here and they like my post when I ask for donations. Boy, stop liking my post and donate, man. Y'all gave 1 million likes. You could have given $1 million by now. Like what? Donate $1, bro. Don't like the post. What is that? That's what they do. They sit there liking the post. What is liking the post? Well, you see the post says to donate. Obviously, you don't like the post if you're not going to donate and listen. It making no sense, bro. They've been doing that for like these past whole 2 years. What are you liking something if you're not going to donate for? How does that make sense, bro? Come on, bro. People are lost, man. Like I said, I ain't got time for it, bro. I'm just saying, man, if we was born into a fair world with a bunch of geniuses like me, it would not run like this. If people was smart and not say all y'all weren't really having like issues thinking, how in the hell was it this hard to get financial backing for a concept and idea that actually will work and helps you and can kick money back to people? Like what? Anybody blesses me, I bless you and tenfold later. That's the whole point. You feel me? Y'all be saying silly things to me, man. Like y'all need to all get realistic, bro. That's my thing is y'all none of y'all are realistic, bro. And it's just crazy to me because I'm trying to survive, bro, and it's hard enough. Like y'all irritate me, bro. Like honestly, y'all on my last nerve, bro. All of you. Like it's crazy, son. Like if I tell you, like, yo, I understand what some of y'all say about like working hard. I get that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, a lot of you, you need to be blessed, man. You need blessings. So you should be wanting me to win, and people should be contributing and trying to see me win. Because if I win, we all win. That's the truth. I'm the one who can change the dichotomy and economy. I can build the economy like I already did before in the valley. Real talk. They talk about they lie and everything they say is a lie and talk about Taylor Swift is building the economy. Like, because she did a performance. Are you being serious right now? Do you know how delusional you sound? Y'all are hilarious, bro. Oh my goodness. Everything I've done, the Masons copy. That's what y'all don't get because you don't pay attention. I say love and fear is a vibration. They have Kanye say it. The world revolves around me, bro. All of Illuminati watches me. They watch my every move. I am what they all look up to. And you need to look up to God, not me. But it's just sad, man. This has been going on forever. It's just a joke, man. You know what I mean? I'm just so sick of hearing it. I'm tired of talking about it. When is it going to change? That's all I want to know. When are we going to get to the point that this changes and we're not looking at a bunch of corrupt folks who are a joke and can't even think? This country is a joke, man. Y'all can't make no money because you don't have a system to make money. I mean, it's just common sense. At some point, games are not going to get you anywhere. I don't know how y'all do anything. I don't know how y'all survive. Can't survive with a mind like that. That's what? Do you understand that if I thought like y'all, there's no way I would have made it this far? Hell no. Like what? Just sitting there like living on a prayer, like on a whim, like, oh, I'll live on a prayer, all right. I got no problem doing that with my faith in God. I'm doing that right now. But not the way y'all do. Y'all just like, I mean, make no coherent sense whatsoever, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. And I'm just so tired of it. I'm tired of seeing everyone else get everything and then just me just get receive nothing. Like all y'all is full of it, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna keep on bringing the same energy and talking the same way until God steps in and gives me what He promised me and what I deserve, straight up. And I'm not being impatient. I'm not being no way except human. You know what I mean? I've been waiting for a long time for this, man. Like I said, I've always made millions of dollars. These people just sit here and y'all won't give me some funding so I can climb out and do what I need to do. I'm waiting on y'all, bro, and it's getting irritating, bro. It's just a little bit of funding, man. Like 5, 10 grand honestly shouldn't be nothing when you talking to a dude who was the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. Y'all is corny. I was being real, bro. Like that's corny, man. Everybody else, they did that for him. You look at the movie Wolf of Wall Street, right? I made more money financially than the real dude that movie was about ever did. So if he got loans and grants and people just said, here you go, here's a little bit of money so you can restart, why can't they do that for me? Like this is like a bad movie. What part of the movie is this? But they can't do nothing for me. Y'all just all want to sit there and see me. Oh, we want to keep you. Yeah, because y'all know the minute I get my hands on 510 G's, it's a wrap. I'll take over the world straight up. Like what? It's like Pinky in the Brain and y'all Pinky. I don't know what you talking about. I'm too smart now. I know how to do everything with very little resources, bro. Is you crazy? 510 G's, man. I get the whole thing running. The whole thing. I'll tour all over the nation and the country and be Batman in the street, bro. Build my own suits, makeshift them myself if I have to. Y'all is funny, bro. Like real talk, bro, and give you all the excitement and thugging gangster content you want. Boy, while all y'all sit there and play gangster while you're armchair revolutionaries and run your mouth about a lifestyle you never lived. Jay-Z, all of them 50 Cent rap about the lifestyle I lived and come from. Didn't none of them do what I did in the hood. Ain't none of y'all real. What are you talking about? These people actually get online and fix they start using their fingers and trying to talk to me like I'm someone I've never been. I'm a full-fledged gangster from the hood. What? See, people got me messed up, bro. People got me misconstrued. I'm about tired of it, bro. This been going on too many years. I don't know what is up with y'all, but I'm gonna keep on bringing it rough, rugged, and raw. Every time I talk, I want the truth to be spoken. I want the truth to come out about what I and who I really am. You feel me? Because all y'all on some fake stuff, you know. And look at them. Look at all of them. They're pretty. Look at the church cult and the church group. They got they karma, right? Like you can't be serious, man. Ain't none of y'all friends, bro. Like I said, all these hypocrites say, "I believe in God." If you believed in God, how you gonna not donate money and give money to God's son so that he can go do God's will and God's work? All y'all proving that none of y'all believe in God. So miss me with it. Real talk. And anyone I see, if you say, "Oh, I believe in God," I'm gonna check you right there and tell you, "No, you don't." I'm gonna let you know every single time, "No, you do not," because your actions don't match somebody who believes in God. All y'all do is talk. Real talk. They the same dudes who talk but never have no money and never have nothing. You understand? These are the same dudes that talk, but you see me working harder than everybody every day. I work harder than anybody who drives to a 9 to 5. I don't even have a car. I got a suspended license because they set me up because I made more money than your entire government and entire world put combined. Ain't no human that ever walked this planet seen more ends and more money than me. That's the reality you occupy. Boy, stop. Y'all funny as hell and want to sit here and play with me. Want to play these games. I don't play games. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. Feel me? I'm tired of all y'all acting like you can just see it in their eyes. You can see in their eyes they know what it is. All y'all, man, like what? Like y'all really don't get it, man. Y'all be really on this YouTube and fake rapping stuff. Like y'all think everybody an actor like you. I don't do no acting, man. You know how many people talk all this nonsense online? Who's done anything? Name one person who's even said anything. Nobody. Nobody's done a thing. Nobody's said anything. It's just all a bunch of fake stuff. These people dance around me like this is hopscotch. Real talk. It's ridiculous. Okay? Y'all don't make any sense, bro. Like y'all is like mice and I'm a cat. Like literally, that's exactly how it is. Y'all want to play cat and mouse games? I'm all right, bro. I'm good. Real talk. I don't care what you mice do. Real talk. And that's exactly what they is, mice. You feel me? Like, I don't know what you talking about. Y'all got something to say every time, right? Like back in the day when that dude was like, "Yeah, when the cat's gone, mice will play." What do you mean? You mean hypocritical, two-faced people that are doing it to themselves and getting their karma because they go behind good people's backs that they should have cherished and appreciated and literally was everything for them, and they wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for that person. Ooh, wow, they really winning. Let the mice play. Who cares what they do? See what I'm saying? Everything y'all say is self-defeatist and cowardly and has no conclusion. Y'all are wasting my time. I'm going to say it like this and explain this to y'all one more time, bro. YouTube doesn't control me. I'm a genius. Any system that you put me in, I will take over and run and become the boss of because I'm a master at learning systems. I'm a system destroyer. That's what I was sent to this planet for. So anything I do, I will excel in, and that's all you're going to continue to see. Right now, what I'm excelling in is breaking world records. So all I'm saying is all of you companies are not real companies. Your corporate America is a joke and you're not real, just like your boxing leagues aren't a joke are a joke. Floyd Mayweather is fake. He's not a boxer. Every one of you is fake. A-Rod is not a real shortstop at this point. Derek Jeter is not a real shortstop. Randy Johnson wasn't a real pitcher, because if any of you were real, you would have a dichotomy set up where you pay the people who work harder and break world records. You would pay the people, common sense, who excel and teach other humans to excel and build, would you not? Because if you're paying people nonsense for sitting there in their 300 pounds so that they can go get liposuction like you're doing, where they literally sit there in a fake job that they hate, then how in the hell would your society ever progress if you're encouraging and rewarding nonsense? See the point? Y'all funny as hell. Every single one of y'all. That's how I look at y'all. Like, real talk. Every one of you, the next time y'all talk to me, make sure you're wearing a dunce cap. Straight up. I'm not even playing. Make sure you're wearing one of those little party caps. Real talk, because that's how I look at all of you. All of you. Nobody's exempt. Okay, other than Christina, of course. Christina is smart and beautiful and my future wife. She's amazing, right? But the rest of you, nah. I mean, literally, bro. It's gonna get to the point that when I get this money, I may literally have Christina buy me a box of party hats. And all of you, when I see you, I'm gonna be nice about it. I'm gonna fake it till I make it in front of you. I'm gonna make sure I get that party hat on your head, because I want you to wear that party hat, and I'm gonna take pictures and videos with you, and I'm gonna go make fun of you online, because that's what you deserve. I'm sick of all of you. You've sat here for 2 years, okay, and you're trying to tell me that every day that this makes sense to you, bro. This don't make no sense. I ain't never seen a dude do what I've accomplished. It's never happened in the history of man, and then much less not get any reward or any payment for his efforts or anything in return. That doesn't make sense. So until you want to fix this dichotomy and fix your joke of a society, quit talking to me, bro. All y'all, quit talking to me, bro. If you're not gonna pay me, quit talking to me, bro. If you honk, why not like throw $5 out the window? Like, seriously, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. I ain't never, like, what? What kind of society? How would you feel? These people have no empathy, none of them, bro. If you worked as hard as I do and you've done this much and I put my life on the line, nobody else does nothing. They do nada, right? But I actually do that, and I do that for everyone in the world. And this is the thanks I get. You get nothing? Boy, stop it. Don't expect me to be a happy customer with y'all. I'm happy in life. I'm happy with me. I'm super happy. I'm proud as hell of myself, because I'm doing this all for me, bro. If people haven't noticed, I'm doing this for me, man. When I break these world records, when I keep getting stronger and stronger, I'm doing this for me, bro. You know how good this makes me feel? That's all I'm focused on, bro. The rest of y'all are disappointment. I'm tired of being disappointed. I'm tired of being let down. That's all I've ever been by other people. That's why I depend on me. I'll depend on Christina, right? This has nothing to do with her. I'm talking about the rest of y'all. You feel me? I don't depend on none of these other people. Nobody, bro. I do everything by myself, bro. It's been that way forever, bro. Feel me? Like, bro, I don't understand people no more. Like, y'all don't even treat me like a human being. None of you. Nobody. All y'all the same, bro. Every single other person I see, bro, they give them whatever they need whenever. All y'all take care of each other and help each other. I'm the only person I get nothing. These people act like I'm not even a human. Real talk. There's animals that literally live better than me, bro. Every day. What? Literally, I'm talking. Them animals live like a celebrity compared to me. I ain't never seen somebody be treated like this. And then to think I'm gonna come on here and be fake about it. This ain't new. I've been kicking this. Y'all a joke, bro. What? And then these people, they won't even let that be. They want to take more from you. These people come online and watch you out of spite, and oh, I don't want them to have nothing. Oh, you want to take more? Good luck with that. Ain't nothing going. Clearly, I mean, like, what? That's what they do. They want you to be in a position where you feel like you got nothing to lose. Yeah, right. Like, I always got something to lose. It's called my soul. That's why I don't sell it. But you sold yours. How's that going for you? That's why you're miserable, right? Yeah. That's why you're mad right there, because at the end of the day, this is just the gateway to the next realm. You feel me? Look at this place. It's a joke. Real talk. This is all a joke, bro. All this stuff is fake, man. Your society's fake. All this is a matrix. It's a waste of my time, bro. Real talk. I'm being real, bro. All y'all, it's an insult to my intelligence, Wody. Like, straight up, bro. I've done so much for everyone, for people to not just pay me by my money, pay me back, do something tangible, not give me breadcrumbs. Who does that, bro? Like, nah, bro, I need 5,000 I really need over 50, 100K. I need millions is what I need because I'm owed that by everyone, from everyone. Literally, people owe me millions of dollars, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Talk about Dame Dash, some dude that lived off credit and literally was in an apartment that the rent was $15,000 a month and held it hostage for an entire year. And you all have nothing to say about that. But Knowledge is Key goes online and puts a post up on his wall talking about, yeah, Dame Dash, here we come. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, but and then you want respect. I'm sorry, but what? I'm sorry, I'm something that you want to dismiss as a label because I told you the truth of who you are and your people. I'm sorry, but what? Bro, look at you. You're a grown man that still can't even take care of his kids. Why'd you have them? Just saying. I mean, like, I mean, you don't see me just having kids if I can't take care of them, right? I just willy nilly do whatever the hell I want, right? Because that don't make sense. You know, if you had a little bit of accountability, that's the problem, man. Is this government has supported and enabled all of you? Like, no, the government dropped the ball a long time ago. All the government ever did was wrong stuff and crimes and sit there and enable their own behavior. Why don't we say the truth? We wouldn't have had no problems with no other countries if it wasn't for this joke of a government. How about that? That's reality. What are you talking about? Huh? You got an entire country, bro, that's like literally like can't even get out of bed. None of y'all can exercise, you can't walk, and you want to talk to me about money. All y'all do is sit there and eat McDonald's chicken nuggets all day to even know what's in them. Like what? That's all y'all do. All these people just sit there online. Every single one of them, they got whole set up to LED displays, and you gonna tell me that you jealous of me? I don't have none of that, bro. I literally have a phone right now with a cracked screen. That's all I got. Like what? And I've worked harder than all of you could ever even fathom. What? Yeah, I got plenty to show for it. It's just too bad that it doesn't mean anything now. It doesn't. It doesn't mean nothing. Like what? Like nah, bro. Over time, everything wears and breaks down. Everything has problems, especially vehicles. Don't mean nothing. That's why I say it because it's funny to me. Because like for me, it doesn't mean nothing. And material stuff, it doesn't mean nothing. Material stuff gets old. That's just how it works. You feel me? Like, no, I'm just saying I've worked harder than all y'all combined, and all these people they got everything going. In this entire 2 years, I've said, yo, can y'all send me some real money so I can climb out of this nonsense and get where I need to be and do what I need to do again, and then I have everything on top of that. But oh no, we can't do that. We're all just gonna sit here. These fools, literally, I go on a panel, the dude tells me right there, yeah, I watch you. Oh my goodness. So you come from a demonic cult and I'm shutting down and putting all of you in prison, including you. You have to come to court, sir. Ralph Bottles, you know you're gonna have to come to court, right? Do you understand that? Am I too real for TV right now? You have to come to court, smart one. You're a part of the Red Triangles, bro. You're looking at prison time, smart one. Keep running your mouth. So I mean, and that's what he says. Oh, I watch you. Okay, thanks for telling me I won. What kind of conversation was that? You just complimented me. I thought you were the enemy. What? Like, why didn't you just buy me the Batman birthday cake then? Like, real talk. That was why when they sent that agent, I thought it was funny as hell the whole time because he got played. You played yourself, cuzzy. You played yourself, and you're the one with that demeanor of this fake stuff. Now, I was genuine with you. I didn't play you. You played yourself. I don't play no one. I'm genuine. Why are you treating me like I'm the enemy? I don't even know you, bro. I'm not your enemy. Like what? Whatever you got going on that you feel in your heart, that's what you should work on because that's your problem. Can't even get a channel. Don't even have a monetized channel. What? Don't not one person on this network have a monetized channel right now. None of them. Ain't none of them making no bread, but they all want to do shows and exclude me and say my name but can't talk direct. What the hell is going on here? What is this? I'm just saying, y'all want me to keep coming on here and lying to you. I ain't never lied to you. I'm gonna keep it a buck and keep it a thou. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. All them fake. Oh, I'm crippin', cuh. I'm crippin'. I'm a crip, cuh. Yeah, I'd love to see the day they bring that around me. I ain't nobody coming around me talking like that. None of y'all. Yeah, don't none of y'all talk like that, bro. I ain't nobody rolling around in no street talking like that. Nowhere in no neighborhood, nowhere. I ain't never heard of y'all, bro. Y'all is really online, bro, faking it till you make it. Like that stuff is real, bro. Everything y'all saying is fake, bro. They committing crimes online, bro. Driving drunk, showing it on video. Yeah, y'all not smart at all, bro. Every single member I've seen of those panels is indicting themselves. Like what? Who gets online? Real? Let me explain this to you. Gangsters don't get online and then run their mouth and indict themselves. Y'all is a game to be played. Y'all were always a game to be played. So quit being mad at me because all y'all sent me all these cash apps for years. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take your money. You sending it? Why not? I mean, if you gonna be a simpleton and you malicious towards me and you gotta pay me to get my validation, why should I not? I'm entitled to that money. Why would I not deserve that money? You paying it because you need daddy's validation, right? Like, yeah, yeah, you're the greatest, blah blah blah. Okay, $50, thanks. What are you talking about? These people said I was in a relationship online. I was never in a relationship. All of them were my personal piggy banks. Who for real? Real talk. They all got turned into my personal piggy bank. Christina would never get treatment like that. I'll say that right now and testify on a stand. I would never ever do that. You know why? Because Christina isn't malicious. Christina truly loves me. Christina wants to help me. Christina loves me. That's all that matters. If somebody's just genuine with me, like normal people are, right? Not complicated, not a big deal, not difficult to do. I don't know what's up with all these other people. If somebody's genuine, you get genuine stuff back, even if they're not genuine. I was genuine with everybody. Y'all all played yourself. Feel me? But I don't have to worry with Christina because she loves me. And that's why y'all mad because, oh, I got love. I got somebody who loves me. I got a real relation. Everything I have in my life is beautiful and real. I got problems, but they small problems. Well, all I'm saying is quit talking to me with this fake talk, bro. I'm a grown man. Like, what? No, I'm going to keep on pushing the bar higher and pushing the standard higher. I'm going to keep on pushing the envelope of what you think is normal. I'm going to keep on being bigger than the system. Everything they say is they're a walking contradiction. Everything they say is concepts I already proved wrong. That one fool was talking today. He said he wanted to debate. You don't know how to debate. You're bringing up people who ain't nobody. He's still talking about the same people like Sinetta. Sinetta is an old man who's washed up. Get over it. Sinetta was never anybody. Sinetta is a Mason. Okay. Sinetta is a Hotep. You know what? Tell him I said it. Okay. Sinetta is in a relationship with Hassan. Yeah. What are you talking about? What? Why would you bring him up? Oh, now the truth came out. Okay, so you were part of the Red Triangles too. Knew it. That's why you saying troll rhetoric. Saying troll rhetoric doesn't bother me. I just wish y'all would have let me know what's going on here. Now I know. Now I know you're all working together. That's a cult. Smart one. You got cult members and they can't even stay out of prison. And no, it's not crashing out. No, crashing out is what only the other thing too. I figured out your group and your people. They're the only ones who can crash out. My people can't crash out because we invented it and it's not crashing out. You can't put a negative terminology on something that's positive. Nah. When my people go ballistic, we always win. That's all I used to do was get on the phone and go ballistic with y'all on YouTube, remember? That wasn't a loss. That was a positive. I made my name like that. That's how my dad was too. That's how we are. We got a lot of anger and rage. What do y'all have? Nothing. All y'all have no spine, no backbone. All y'all will just sit there and run your mouth to people who you don't know and don't know any better. And then you find out that's reality. What are you talking about? Why don't you just say the truth? Tyree Sneed runs this entire country, and there's not even one formidable foe that can step to me. That's the reality. I got everybody so shook, it's unreal. People won't come within a 10 million mile radius of me now. What? I'm basically the guy in V for Vendetta. I'm V. That's how people look at me. Literally. And I'm that quick and move like that. What? But y'all want to run your mouth. What? These people is hitting their walls and like throwing whatever at the air and arguing with ghosts and going back and forth with ghosts, and ghosts is getting the best of them, bro. These spirits and ancestors is riding on y'all as well as God. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need nobody but God, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, bro, y'all want me to come on here in front. Now, every day I'm going to be like, why do the people not pay me? Why do I continue to sit here talking and y'all act like it's a big deal in a shore to send $10? Bro, y'all should be sending me 50,000 to 100K. That's what you should be sending because I won. Look, when the Tommy Sotomayor cult leader had his run on YouTube that was all fake, it was all fake and it was all people enabling him. So who is he? What member of what group is he? What does he look like? Okay, enough said. That's what this country does. Like I said, they worship what? The inferior group. So get out my face, bro. Until y'all want to be fair here, there's no reason for me to even try or care or talk. I'm not trying, bro. I'm trying for myself. I'm pushing myself further in an unfair world that doesn't give my people or my group a fair shake in anything. How about that? That's reality. Now, see, I'm like the Tupac of my people and my generation. You're not ready for the truth. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. That's the reality. No, the truth is that my group, we get held back. We get nothing. We get the worst of everything, bro. We get no opportunities, no nothing, bro. That's the real truth. And the ones who do, y'all are okay, subjugating yourself and lowering your standards for a system. You're okay dimming your light. I'm not. Like, what? That's like when y'all say, well, you got to get a degree to do this. You got to go to school for this. You got to do this. For what? Why? Why would I go do something for you? You're the companies and corporations. You need me and my talent. You should be recruiting me. Smart one. I'm not budging an inch. Straight up, the line moves for nobody, bro. No, I'll wait all day because you know what? I'm not gonna have to wait. I make my own moves. I do bad all by myself. I'm gonna be able to make things happen no matter what because of God, through God's will, independently on my own with God. I ain't never alone. I got millions of ancestors speaking through me and the voice of God. So what you talking about? Like I said, I'm not going to get on here and lie to y'all. I'm not going to get on here and play you games. And I'm for sure not going to get on here and look at YouTube and go, oh, well, what am I going to talk about today that's low vibrational and boring? All y'all boring, bro. Get a real program, man. Can't none of y'all even do YouTube right? None of y'all, bro. I try to listen to y'all. Y'all ain't like, bro, man, I miss Steve so much, bro. Straight up, bro. I miss Steve, bro. I miss Styles, man. Styles had the best show on here, hands down, bro. Real talk. I always gave him that. I always said that. I always said nothing but good stuff about him. That's the truth. Like, no, I just pointed out the fact that he kept hating on me. That's all I ever did. All I did was offer him opportunity. I had nothing but love for dude. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, come on, bro. Made him laugh, like put him in a good mood. You know what I mean? That's the truth. All these other people, they didn't. Tone Space kept bothering him. That's going to come out in court too. You can't get around it. These people don't get. If you do something online too, that stuff is on record, bro. You're going to echo forever. Y'all can run around and make up lies and say I said and did things in the past that I never did. All that stuff is a made up lie. You just made things up. You were disproven. Quit running your mouth. Who repeats something that was already disproven? That doesn't make sense. See, these people are just desperate and all they do is reach. I don't have time for you. I have time for what makes sense. I don't do fake talk. That means don't do it. No, I don't play like that. So, like I said, what's real? Like I said, Steve's had the best show on this network, hands down. Like I said, nah, like I'm not a happy customer with what y'all did with him, with anybody, and with this network, bro. It is ridiculous, ridiculous. And then they can't even make up for it. At least do live streams and make them exciting. If you came here, you all single-handedly diluted and ruined everything, the whole network. So now you can't even do live streams? What? That's what they do. They sit there playing video games and stuff, still committing crimes and doing weird stuff. Like, if you're going to dilute the network, at least, give us something to listen to. Like, seriously, what the hell? Like, how does somebody just come in and I just don't get that, bro. Like, who does this? And then you narcs, I can't even listen to you talk now because I know all your little synchronicities, however you say that word, and your little insecurities and the way y'all talk is disgusting. Like every time they can't go 5 seconds without mentioning like the unmentionable. Like what? What is you talking about, bro? Like, bro, I'm just saying, bro. Y'all want me to get on here and lie to you? You want me to act like this is Pleasantville, bro? Y'all is on one, bro. I don't know. All y'all crazy. Like real talk, bro. I wouldn't tolerate nothing you talking about for 5 seconds. I don't know what y'all talking about. I literally would not talk to none of you, bro. I'd tell you keep it shaking, homeboy. Oh, y'all. That's why nobody come near me, bro. I don't know what they talking about, bro. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, bro. Got 3 foot tall dudes getting online and acting like they all excited and they spunky. Boy, stop it. What? I'm a public figure, bro. What I've always done is I talk on here and then I back it up in reality. Feel me? Like, and I don't owe you people nothing. That's what I'm saying. They want to hold you to standards they don't hold themselves to. Like, this ain't a video game, little homie. I'm not here to impress you. I don't work for you. These viewers are so entitled. That one dude, that agent, was talking about some of the short videos are too short. Oh, well, I'm sorry, pumpkin. My bad. I'm sorry that it's not up to your standard and your liking. Excuse me. Who the hell are you? YouTube representative? I mean, you're a guy who's just has a free account on YouTube you made in 5 seconds to troll. I mean, what do you want, a cookie? What? That's what he told me. He said, "Is the cape supposed to be like that?" Yes, because I'm literally your worst nightmare. I mean, are you serious right now? Like, you really need this answered? Like, what is the cape supposed to be like that? How much is a new cape? You didn't buy me a new cape, so what was the point of asking me that? You're wasting my time. Like, if you buy me a new cape, it doesn't mean I'm not going to still use the old one because the old one is tattered and has all those holes in it and stuff because I've been Batman the real thing for 2 years, dude. Do you know how much I've accomplished? This is what people don't want to talk about. Like I said, everything I do, they don't seem to get. I understand that you people are never going to give me my accolades. I'm not asking, but you're not going to be delusional with me. No, you're not. You're not going to talk around reality. You ain't got to thank me or give me valid. I don't need none of that. I'm not even asking for that. Don't give me validation or nothing. But you do got to pay me. I don't work for free. I already did it all. I did the impossible. I'm that good at my job. I did it so quick. Y'all was like, what? He accomplished all that? I've done way more than any of y'all know, bro. Like, boy, stop it, bro. Oh my goodness. I work hard, dude. I'm a work mule. Y'all know that? Like I said, I used to do dishes from 11 a.m. to what? 1:30 in the morning. Did the food truck. I'd do like 2 p.m. to like 5:30 a.m., 4:30 a.m. cooking. Be the last to leave the lot and leave that block. What? People funny as hell, man. Well, like I'm the glitch in the matrix. That's what God keeps referring me to. That's what he keeps telling me. That and them Joker videos keep calling me that and telling me that I'm the glitch in the matrix. That makes sense. I'm not just the glitch in the matrix. I'm just pointing out that none of y'all can think. None of y'all. These dudes supposed to be quick, man. Like I said, how you got this many people that claim they want to do music, but Cashless Bane, I'm the CEO of the record label. I stay releasing tracks for fun, and my tracks do more spins and more views on a network where nobody wants to see me win. You got to explain that to me. All these dudes claim they want to do music, ain't none of them released a track yet. None of them. They do a track, they do it for free. I have a website, bro. That's why I need y'all to donate. So, like I said, what are we doing here? This is pointless. It's all pointless. I could come on here and say blah, 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 womp, 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 and get paid. I don't need to sit here and talk to y'all. Like, real talk, bro. I could make every show from now on. I could get on here for 50 seconds and say womp, 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 womp. Pay me. Do you understand that? I don't have to be serious on here. I could do whatever I want. If I want to dress up like a chicken and dance, I can do it. Do you understand that? I'm building my own media company from the ground up. It's already built, it's already operating. What is wrong with these folks, bro? And they worried about minuscule details and thing, and they mad because I run my career and run my business. Yeah, you see me, I pick a spot, I pick a block, I pick whatever. I always use like a vantage point, and then I make all my money. Yep, look at all this money I'm making for free, basically. Just being me, doing what I want to do. I know you, man. Looking good as hell on camera. Look better than Brad Pitt every video. Every video, it's a fact. Look at me. Hair getting long, wavy like Max B. Except I don't look like Max B. I ain't got a ton of grease in my hair. Right? Come on, man. This is crazy, bro. Like, I just don't get it, man. I thought we was in a world where people had a little bit more bravery, where people could actually talk in person and do interviews and do collabs. Like, this is a joke. I'm just saying, bro, like what the world has come to, nah, it's nothing like it was back in the day. I feel like an old man, real talk. So all y'all can miss me. I'm not interested in talking to none of you, man. All that fake stuff, it just doesn't do anything for me, man. I've been through everything. I'm a seasoned vet, bro. Y'all don't move me at all, bro. I just look at you and laugh. You know what I mean? And they know it too. They know that's why they're like, you're kind of a legend. Kinda? Wait, excuse me? What did you just say? Noob? What? Kinda. Kind of a legend? I'm not kind of nothing. I am the legend. Well, I'm the legend of Batman. What? These people are hilarious, man. Real talk. They still don't get it. You can't see the bat spirit in my eyes? Y'all really can't see it? Start slowing down the videos like I do Slow the videos down, the shorts. Go through, I'm not lying to you, and slow them down and watch them in slow motion, and you will see the spirit of a bat in my eyes. My eyes even look like they do that thing where they start going and turning into like little slits. And I'm not a reptile, I'm a human being, but like I've got like this bat spirit in me. I can see it. Like that one video where I'm flexing and I look all mean in the face, slow it down and you will see my eyes change. I've got a real spirit of a bat in me, bro. I've been telling y'all for decades. You know, I don't tell a lie. I told y'all for decades. I tell people, I'm like, I'm not afraid of anyone because I got a spirit inside me. And people thought I was joking or something. Like, dude, it's on camera now. You could see the damn thing. It's scary as hell. It scares me. That thing is scary looking. What? Want to act like this a game? No, this spirit like does things. Okay, I call it super. You know what? This spirit is not playing, bro. Okay, what? Look at the videos, bro. If you look at the videos, you can see that's a Batman because it looked like a bat. Real talk, I looked like a bat. You're like, no, this is God's plan. God really don't like y'all, bro. Like he created an actual Batman, like a bat, to scare the hell out of you and put the fear of God in you, boy. That's what he did. God is my God. They say he's a vengeful God. I try to say not, but I mean justified vengeance. My God ain't playing. That's what I figured out. Real talk. I mean, it's the truth. Look at all these people do. Look how they treat animals and people, bro. Come on, bro. You can't expect God to not deliver your karma. God don't care. God don't care about your fake injustice system. God don't care about your corruption. God don't care about your little fake punishment. God don't care about you trying to set people up. God don't care about none of y'all or none of y'all little fake jobs. God care about justice and you all getting yours and what the hell you deserve. Is that not the truth? That's all God care about. Real talk. God doesn't care about the things of this world. He created it. So all y'all just sitting ducks. All you got to just sit there now and put up with what God sends you and does to you. That's the truth. I'm just sitting back laughing. All that fake laughing. Like what? That one chick literally looks like someone on the one on Trailside Drive that I kept getting into it with and completely winning. That's why you. That's what you look like. Like you could tell you a coward. No wonder. That's why I know people like that. They'll never come anywhere near me. Like what? And you was really online doing some fake fronting and you think I care? I don't feel any way about it. Do what you do. I got your voicemail. Enjoy prison. I'm like, what? You feel me? Like I said, bro, this check coming 21st to the 26th. Why is it a big deal? It's a tiny little check. These people barely pay me, man. This is not it, bro. Like, please stop it. Stop getting on here and acting like this is such a big deal, man. Ain't none of this a big deal. This is small nothing. This is meaningless. It's not meaningless. There's a big purpose to what I'm doing. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm just saying this is not it, bro. No, I need to be making millions of dollars again, bro. I'm trying to get right and get where I need to be, bro. And if y'all ain't helping me, get out my face. That's my attitude. If you ain't talking about nothing, get out my face. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm not settling for nothing. Okay? I worked too hard. I built too much. I've done too much. I've expended too much money and resources. I've accomplished too much. Like, that's the thing people don't get. I'm going hard as hell. Okay? I've got to make it. You understand? I'm not going to let nothing and nobody stand in my way. It's that simple. You understand? Because I'm not doing this for anybody else or to turn around and say, ha ha, I'm here. No, I want to do this for me. This is all for me, man. You know what I mean? And it's for Christina too, for my future wife. You know what I mean? But it has to be for you. It has to be something personal to you, or you'll never take it serious and put you all into it. I'm doing this for me. It's personal now. This whole year was personal. It's something I owe to myself because I put everyone else first and I didn't put myself first. You know, and I'm always put Christina first, always. You know what I mean? But I'm just learning in the healthy way how to start, knowing that I matter. That's all. You know what I mean? Like God would always want me to put me first. It's just something I'm learning. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, end of the day, it is what it is. Like I said, anybody ain't got anything to say to me, say it by paying me and quit leaving me messages too. I ain't trying to hear what y'all gotta say unless it's positive. You feel me? But if you leaving me a message on there on Cash App, don't leave me one if it ain't positive. And if it is, cool, more power to you. But y'all need to donate some real money, man. Like I said, I need about 5, 10 G's. 50 Cent used to get on these tracks, on these music tracks, but see what group is he from? See the favoritism? Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and ignore this, bro. This country's a joke, bro. Like y'all is literally like this is crazy, bro. We got underground criminal organizations funding domestic, you know what? Boy, stop it. Like y'all took the meaning of society and unfairness to a whole nother level. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend and waste my time. Like, nah, what I do is necessary for that reason because I'm standing up to all of you. It's not one of you. I'm standing up to the whole system and everybody and winning and backing y'all down. Ain't none of y'all a friend. See, that's the thing. I didn't have a choice. I had to do this for my survival. What? We got to get what we got to get, homeboy. Y'all in the way. You need to move. Real talk. You don't have a choice. Move. You got that? Don't ever get in the way of what's mine. Nobody. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, I don't know what people are talking about. I'm just a grown man that's tired of the games and I had to do this for my survival. I ain't got a choice. Cause ain't none of y'all doing nothing for me. Ain't none of y'all helping. Ain't none of y'all paying or donating. So what's the point, bro? I just don't get it. And like I said, to the people that's got nothing to do with it, got nothing to do with you. Let it ride. You feel me? But like I'm just tired of it, man. I'm really tired of this, bro. Like genuinely, I am sick and tired of this. I'm tired of working this hard and accomplishing something great and amazing and being way underpaid by this company. Tired of that. Tired of not having the resources to take these matters to court and give me all my settlements that I deserve. Right? Like, bro, it don't make no sense. None of it. And it should not take this long, man. This is just like stagnation, just being like dragged out forever. Like, dude, I ain't never been stagnated ever. I'm $1 million type dude, bro. It's just frustrating, man. You feel me? So no, I'm not gonna be complacent for nobody and nothing. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep on pushing as hard as I can and try to get out this mold, out of this weird whatever stagnation, whatever it is. Feel me? Like I said, I get it. I get it if it's for a season, but like this is taking too long. This season is lasting too long. You know, I need what I need. I gotta have money. You feel me? Like this is crazy, son. Like real talk. I just don't get it, man. And like I said, I'm doing great for me. I'm doing great with the things I have power over. But that's what I work on, like the serenity prayer. God give me the strength to, understand the things I have control over and can control, and grant me the serenity to, accept the things that I have no control over or can't control. Serenity prayer, right? Like that's what I try to work on, and I do a very good job of it. But when I get on here, I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel, regardless. Oh, I'm practicing serenity, peace, patience, all that, but that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. Like I said, man, the red triangles are single-handedly being dismantled and defeated by Batman. They're not just being dismantled. I mean, you're horrifically losing. Let's just say what it is. I mean, you're getting owned. Okay, I mean, pwned, ownage, pwned, boy. That's what's happening. So, like I said, I'm gonna continue to own you, right? And y'all are gonna continue to have nothing you can do and do nothing about it. And you're gonna continue to watch me get more famous and continue to make bread and earn stripes. And like I said, it just don't get no realer than me. You know what I want, man? I want a lot of money. I honestly do. I want a lot of money. I want freedom to do what I want, and that comes with money. I want enough money at this point because that's the last thing I need. That's all I need is some money. I need enough. I want enough money where I can run this company and job and make this career full time, just like it is, but be able to do it on another level. Because if I have money, I can go to Arizona right now on a vacation for a minute. I can go to wherever. I can go to Austin. I can go to Houston. I can go to Dallas. I can sit down, find a place to sit down, chill out, get me a hotel or whatever, or if I had enough, purchase me some real estate, something. Right? That's what I need. I need enough money to be able to move around and do this. That way I can go get all the equipment, figure it out, get a 3D printer, start building the equipment as Batman. That'd be the first thing I do. I'm just telling you how my mind works, right? To be able enough money to go to Boston, take that class in Boston, I'd be doing content the whole time. I would make shift and build the bat suits myself. I would use the current ones I had. I would build off of them and build new prototypes. I would test them out like my own. I would find people to work with on it who would help me with it. I would find people who can build me bat pods. That's what I'm doing the minute I get money. Y'all don't get it. The minute I get money, you're going to see me riding through Chicago on a bat pod. I promise you, on everything I love. Okay. And I'm not talking about to play or film a fake scene or do a short video. I mean, you'll end up seeing it all on here. It'll be short videos and all that. But I'm talking about doing the real thing. That's what nobody seems to grasp the concept. I am not some kind of fake person. What I'm doing is always 100% thorough and real. Okay. So I'm talking about going through O Block on a bat pod, straight up, and stopping an O Block like, what up? And having them all want my autograph. When I just had these fakes, these secret enemies like TJ say, don't go to Chicago. Why would I not go to Chicago? Because you know they'll love me there. See, you fake, bro. Time for this fake stuff. It's an insult, bro. Y'all know who I am and how I get down and what I'm about, bro. Quit talking to me like I'm not who I am, bro. See what I'm saying? That's the thing, bro. People start getting fooled by this skin suit I wear. This human being costume I wear. And I'm an alien. If you got me twisted, homie. Okay? Yeah, no. I don't have any limits. I'm an ancient entity and being. You haven't learned by now? Okay? I'm here to teach the world my ways. Like I'm the seed of man. Follow me. That's literally I'm the truth. That's it. I'm the truth. Truth, the way, and the light, like I always said. Feel me? I'm the Messiah, dude. Like what? I don't have any limits. I'm just in this human costume talking to all of you. Seriously. That's the reality you're in. Like what? Like you like take it up with God if you don't like it. It's God's plan. You feel me? That's why I have this personality. That's why I'm so much larger than life. You'll never get rid of me, man. Ever. You'll never get rid of me because I'm larger than life. I'm bigger than the whole script and the whole matrix. I already mastered everything that you fear. You understand? There's no getting rid of me. There's no nothing, bro. You got to sit here and listen to me and put up with it. There's nothing you can do. Totally, completely powerless like I left you. One. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Like I said, bro, people funny as hell, homie. What? Y'all talk about a live stream. How's this for a live stream? It's the realest stuff you ever heard. Realest stuff I ever wrote. West Side. What? Boy, you people make me laugh. What? These people funny as hell, bro. I want to talk about music in a time like this. I don't even have a passion for me. I'm losing my passion for music. I'm amazing at it. I ain't lost it, but it's just not. I'm so into the Batman thing. I lost passion for basketball too. I was playing. I was like, man, this is boring. Like, I'm so into this Batman thing. Y'all don't understand because I understand that I'm gonna get all the excitement I ever asked for and wanted. I want all the smoke. Like y'all don't get it. Like I live for this stuff, bro. Like I don't know if I'm into adrenaline or what. It's more than adrenaline. Like I just was made. I'm a reincarnated game master. They said like I was born to do this. Like I'm so excited about it. I get little chills and tingles. Okay, like I'm weird. Remember, you're messed up. I'm messed up, bro. Like you're messed up, right? Like y'all don't understand, bro. I can't wait to get out in these streets as Batman. Oh my goodness, when I get this money, I'm telling you, that'd be the first thing I do. I go get me a first thing I do if I had plenty of money. I go get me a hotel room, right? Though if I had plenty of money, I would look into some real estate. All I need is something small. Get me a little shack somewhere, ducked off in the back, some city, nowhere where no one can find me. I'd go completely off grid, right? Like give me a little log cabin or something, like just something where I have everything I need and I can start getting to work and doing what I need to do and give me something to drive, like a motorcycle. You feel me? Oh goodness. With plenty of money, that's all I need, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, hopefully people will bless me. Cash App got $1,000 limit. Ain't nothing stopping these big investors. You got corporate CEOs and all that. Y'all claim you make all this money. You claim it's real, and I keep telling you it's fake. Where's it at? Like I said, why would you not do that? Why would you not make an investment in something that can make tons of money? That's just silly. None of y'all are businessmen or women. Be quiet. Real talk. Y'all funny to me, bro. Like I said, we live in a world where Warren Buffett's rich. He lives in a shack. Real talk. You don't own nothing. All that real estate is played out and whack. What are you talking about? It's whack. Like, dude, what? Warren Buffett? I ran circles around the illusion of Warren Buffett. He don't even own nothing. He's a mason. The dude broke. Like, yeah, that's what they want. They want all the old guys to sit there and pretend they made it and they won and they make money. No, y'all just keep something sustained that's fake. That's all you do, and you just sit there and age and wither, and that's it, like a old rose petal, like an old flower. Like, that's all you do is wither. Wither away. Like what? They're all old fogies. All the old people are mad at me because I'm young. Like, oh, funny as hell, bro. Like, I ain't never seen such a hateful, spiteful world ever. Y'all are a joke. Straight up, all y'all are. Remember, I'm self-made, Warren Buffett. You sold your soul. You're nobody. My soul is priceless. I'll never sell mine. It's not even a negotiation or conversation. You already know what's good, homie. So what are you talking about, Mason? Coward, right? We all know what you Masons are. You're the same ones that do those parades in Austin, right? Yeah, I don't get down like you. I get down one way. Ask Christina. What? Y'all funny as hell, boy. Talking about a world where they all sell their soul and turn that. What? And you gonna tell me something? Yeah, okay. Show me. I think that's what y'all don't get, man. A man doesn't care. Like, dude, I'm a man. The end. Y'all funny as hell, bro. Trying to play games with grown men. Just be quiet. How about that? Just quit running your mouth so much. You know what I mean? Grown men don't play like that. I don't play them games. Partner. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, man, at the end of the day, we're gonna keep on winning, man. But like I said, that's what I need. That'd be the first thing I do, man. I try to get me a little real estate, motorcycle. Like I said, I take that class in Boston for metal shaping. I'd start trying to build my own vehicles, my own Batmobiles. I know exactly the plans of what I'm doing. The minute I get this, I'm telling you, like if I get this money, if they cut me a check for my inheritance that was stolen, and let's say it's however many millions of dollars, if they have to transfer it all, like wire transfer, whatever, and they say, listen, this is all yours because that's what God told me is coming, like every day now for like 2 years, right? Plus, like, bro, if he gives me that, the minute I get my money, bro, I'm telling y'all gonna see me like screaming in joy, happy as hell. I'm gonna get on here and scream at the top of my lungs, and I'm gonna literally like, I don't know if I'm really gonna do that, but I'm gonna be excited as hell. I'm gonna probably be yelling a little bit, but bro, as soon as I get this money, I know exactly where I'm. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I know what I'm gonna do. You feel me? Like like I said, if I'm still waiting for Christina, I'd probably go take a vacation to Arizona and do the Batman thing out there for a minute. I like Arizona. You feel me? It's beautiful out there. Like, oh, like what's it called? What's the one place called? How did I forget? It's Mesa. Is it Scottsdale? Scottsdale is beautiful. I'd go to Scottsdale for sure. I'd go to Mesa. I'd go to Phoenix. I'd go to Tucson for sure. I think Tucson might have been where I said my first word, or was it in Texas? I had a buffalo stuffed animal, and I said "buff" with my first word. Hold on. But yeah, man. All I'm saying is, if I get that money, I'm gonna be excited. I mean, the first thing I would do is go straight to like San Antonio. I'd go to the outlets in San Marcos. I'd probably get me another Gucci backpack and start replacing everything God promised He'd replace, all the stuff I used to have, right? Like that. I'd get me a Gucci backpack. I'd get me like a whole Gucci outfit. These are the things I want. It's my wish list. I'd get me a Gucci backpack. I get like some nice like Prada shades or something like that. Straight up, bro. I'd be balling a little bit, having some fun. I can't wait to get this money, bro. I don't get it, man. I can't wait. Like, really, and I'm grateful. Like I don't even like. I'm happy with small things. I'm gonna eat mad candy. I'm gonna be eating fruits and vegetables, like straight up, bro. Like my diet is gonna be amazing, except I'm gonna still eat like a lot of protein and stuff, but it's gonna be like good proteins too. And then I'll mix in some of the garbage and the junk. I'm gonna be eating some candy and stuff. I don't get enough sugar, man. You need sugar, bro. That was my problem back in the day. I used to feel horrible, and then I'd eat a candy and feel a little better. I was like, yeah, because I never ate any sugar. I would eat like lean chicken and meat and work out all the time, and I wasn't getting any sugar. Needed sugar. You feel me? Like, I actually got some of those little, what was it? Some candy today, but it was like they're not made right. Like I don't know, they're not working right. So you have to like try to like get this stuff out of them. It's like real difficult. I don't know. It's like a generic brand, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna be eating tons of candy. Boy, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait to get this money. That's the first thing I do. San Marcos outlets. I go eat at the restaurant, celebrate. I would live stream some. I record videos for y'all. I'd be doing my short videos. You probably just see my journey through the short videos, most of it. But boy, if I get this money, if God really does this for me, either way, God is good, God is real, whether he gives me anything or not. You know what I'm saying? But and I believe no matter what, God is great and amazing no matter what. Seriously. You know what I mean? He don't gotta give me nothing. He don't. He's given me more than enough, man. I've had a beautiful life. I'm eternally grateful, you know what I mean? But if he does, and I believe there's not a doubt in my mind that he's going to, if he blesses me like this and gives me what I know I deserve and what he knows I deserve, what my father even said I deserve, which is everything, boy, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm telling you, San Marcos outlets, that's the first thing. I want to go do the inner tubing thing out there. I never got to do it on the little river. And I would go probably immediately to San Antonio after that. I'd play some video games at the Dave and Buster's. Over there, I'd go to the mall. I'd probably go to the theater, AMC Theater. I'd try to get me some contacts. I'd get an eye exam and try to get me some true sapphire colored AccuView contacts like I used to have, right? I might even like color my hair and get like a haircut where I look like super nice. I'd get me a suit, couple of probably like two suits. You feel me? Like, boy, you don't even know. I want to be moving like I used to so bad. Real talk, I can't wait, man. Man, I can't wait. See, that's the thing, man. I enjoy life. I'm actually truly happy. It's not like these people. You give them $80 million, they're gonna be miserable. They can't be happy. That's why all they do is watch me. Some of them spent millions of dollars trying to stop me and failed. You feel me? I just think karma is so funny. Like y'all is just funny. Y'all play yourself. Y'all can't think. You're slow. I think I'm just laughing at you all day long, laughing all the way to the bank. I mean, we still making money on here. I'm getting paid right now. I'm making bread. Y'all can't even do live streams and get paid, bro. What is you talking about? You this and that. There's only one of you, boy. Stop it. There's not one of you. You're a troll. There's 8 million of you. Feel me? Man, I can't wait, bro. I want to go to San Antonio so bad, bro. I'd go to the Rainforest Cafe. I would go try them other restaurants. San Antonio is just beautiful to just wake up in and like a nice hotel like I used to go in when the Buns Dot was jealous of me and I'd make the video in the dark because I was trying to get some rest. Remember when I got all that money? I think it was like over 60 grand. And I went from there back to Vegas or whatever. I want to go that. I want to do all that, bro, all that. I want to go back out to even Lytle and check out Lytle. Lytle was cool. It was a cool little town. There's a lot of stuff out there like that's actually like cool. Like that's what y'all don't get. Like I go everywhere, bro. And I got to check on the other stuff too. So I mean, like I have to. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. I'm trying to move around, man. I can't wait to get this bread. Real talk, bro. I'd go up to Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. Like I've been through it, but real quick, I ain't never like stopped in Chicago because I never had a chance to. Because I already had a ticket one way to go. We'll go wherever to go to Texas or wherever or go up there. I want to go to Chicago. Boy, I'd come straight to Chicago. I'd be eating in all them diners, bro. I would try to check out them hotels. Like, you don't understand the money I'm supposed to be getting. What God told me is more than I've ever had, and I've had quite a bit of money. So I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of money, bro. Y'all don't get it. Like that's what I'm saying. I could go to Chicago if I had them. If I get this money, bro, I can go straight to Chicago, set up shop, and be Batman. Feel me? And honestly, I'd go to New York first. I would get New York out the way first. I'd go to New York. I'd go do it in New York first and see how that is. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe I'd try Chicago first and then go check out New York. One or the other. But like I said, I'd go to San Antonio. Like you know, maybe even try it out there. I don't know. I mean, I want to get traveling out of my system a little bit. That's the thing. But I'm just saying, once I get this money, that's what I'm saying. I can like. Do you understand how cool that is to just be Batman? Do you understand what kind of vibe this is? Like, it's an incredible life, man. Like, I take money, I invest in stocks. I already got digital real estate, know how to do it all. Like, the minute I get, all I need is the funding now. That's why these people act like I'm doing something wrong. I did everything right. No, I'm turning around now. All I need is the capital. All I need is the money, bro. Money's not that hard to come by, bro. God will bless you with money if you're a good, righteous person. Seriously. If you truly deserve it like me, he gonna give it to you. Watch. Watch. Mark my words. They already told me, he already told me, like, you're gonna prove everyone wrong like I've been doing. I've been proving y'all wrong. Every time you speak, I prove you wrong. Right? My entire life. Right. I'm a living testament of God's will. I'm a living testimony. Feel me? So like I said, like God's son. Feel me? But man, I just can't wait, bro. Real talk, like get me a little setup in these different cities, set up shop. I'd go have fun days, and then like I'd be Batman on certain days, and then sometimes I'd get some sleep during the day, sleep all day. That way I can go be Batman at night. Yeah, just to try that out and see what it's like. I mean, I'm talking about building the suits myself, and then like, do you understand? Like, nobody's ever done this. Do you understand how exciting of a lifestyle that is? How amazing that is. Like, you gotta understand, I'm gonna be like a billionaire, trillionaire with cash on top of everything I already own. I was the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed, tangibly, independently. What are you talking about? Everybody knows this. So, like I said, talking about having all that money and walking around as a billionaire at the day or whatever, and I mean, going out and Batman on days and nights, right? I switch it and divvy it up, switch it up and divvy it up. You got to have a variety, right, of your shifts and when you work or whatever. But I'm talking about you billionaire doing billionaire stuff during the day, and then at night you like let's say you get some sleep, right, and go out at night and you're Batman. So you're like in the street with all the criminals and the thugs and the homeless people and all that at night, and then you literally hang up the cowl and the cape and go right back to, I mean, and probably get some rest first, and then what, wake up in the afternoon and go have a nice dinner and look at the investment portfolios. Like, that's what these people don't get. Like, is life something you create by yourself, or is life something God gives you? Life is what God gives us, man. That's what I feel like. So, like, at the end of the day, we're not in control. God is going to decide what we all do and what we get. There's no such thing as, I mean, karma is real, but there's no reverse of it. Anything can happen with anybody. People go through things, but if you truly bless, God is going to bless you, man. If you're a good person and you're righteous, God is going to bless you. You can't lose when you're a good person through and through, like I've been to everyone. You will never have anyone say the truth about me if you hear them say anything that's not positive. I've been good to everybody. I don't have nothing on my conscience. Like, I'm just telling you, I'm excited as hell, bro. I can't wait, man. Go back out to Florida, take that over in my sleep. Real talk. I'd have a bunch of fun in Florida. Just going out to eat, watching movies, just basic stuff. Hold up. I want to go back out there to Dade County. 305 till I like Pitbull. I'd be going out there to Dade County. I'd go to all the malls. I'd probably go through the hood too, just to check it out, or go look at where I used to stay at, all them little different ghetto buildings in the hood, different projects. Like, y'all don't get it, bro. With me, it's a big deal. Do you understand? Like, I'm just saying, bro, y'all better hope I get this money, man, because if I get this money, this channel is going to get so much more exciting. That's what y'all don't get, like, quick. Like, we're not going to be doing numbers like this, like 11 people watching. People going to be really tuning in because y'all going to have to. Because y'all going to be like, bro, he's Batman in the street right now and he's around a bunch of people. See, I've been isolated for a long time because this was the period of time I had to go through that looked like the bat. But this is what I had to go through to get where I'm going. That's what y'all don't get. This is what's building. He's building all the strength and building me. It's for a purpose, common sense, right? It has to be for a purpose, right? So, like I said, they're saying I made it. They're saying it's coming now. Like, it's right around the corner. I mean, I've just been waiting forever. So it's like, how long are we going to wait? Like, yeah, it's hard to not feel a little impatient, or not impatient. I'm patient, but just frustrated, just like, when is it going to come, man? I want it, bro. I want my new life, man. Real talk, bro. I want money. Like, I'm not greedy. I've never been about money, but I need money to do this, and I want the money because I'm just sick of just being like stuck in one position. I've never been like this. You know what I mean? That's all. But it's part of life, man. Like I said, this was my stagnation period, so I understand it to build me, and I used it for it. I did everything right this whole time, man. I listened to God. He knows. He knows I did it all right. He knows I listen. He knows what's in my heart. But boy, I just can't wait, man. I really just want to go out to restaurants and eat, and then I'm gonna film the videos and put those on the channel. But that's gonna be like my main forte because I haven't been able to do any of that for a long time. I want to go out to these different restaurants like Longhorn Steakhouse, like all those different places. Like, that's the thing I don't think people understand. Like, a lot of the things y'all take for granted, I don't get to do, bro. That's why all I do is work and do this because this is all I can afford for right now. This is what's good for me and what I have to focus on. I got to try to work. You know, I'm trying to climb up the ranks with a company that pays me a hundredth of a cent. You feel me? It's pretty much impossible. You know, I'm trying my best, but I got to pay a phone bill. I mean, it's going to keep holding me back. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, I think that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, nah, like, I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm just saying, like, people should be normal and be like, hey, you know what? You can go with us over here. We'll pay for you. You know, like stuff like that. Like, come, live some real life again. Because me, I'm just isolated. All I do is just be Batman and work on this Batman stuff, man. I have nothing else to do. You feel me? So I just, I mean, I'm just tired of it. I just can't wait, man. I'd probably get me a video game system too, see how I deal with that since the whole thing with the truck happened to me. Like, I'd have to try to see how I handle it, but I want to play like Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. I just would never take anything for granted again. Like back in the day, I had a different mentality. God hadn't worked on me the way He has now. Like, I'm reborn for real. I'm a whole new being. I have to go through a what and a rebirth, literally. So this is a new thing. Like, I'm on fire, bro. Like, for real with God. Like, you know what I mean. So it's like it's just different. Like when I had video game systems back in the day, I never used to care about them. MacBooks, all. Like, now, I'd be so grateful, man. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of things at once. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people probably still have that mentality. Like, y'all go, if you got some money, you want to buy like 8 different things. See, I'm not like that no more. I just need one thing at a time because I'm so much more grateful now. Meaning, like, I'll go to Best Buy and instead of spending a fortune and getting all these different things, I wouldn't want to do that no more. I'm more minimalistic now because it just makes me happier that way. Like, I would start one day, I'd get the MacBook Pro, work on that, do that, and then I'd say, okay, what else do I need in order to do this Batman stuff? So I would definitely need some GoPros, but you can get those at pawn shops now for pretty cheap, right? Christina wants a camera on the front and the back so she can see everything. And then I got to learn, they got to teach me somebody does, how to create a live feed so that she can watch everything from whatever hotel or whatever Airbnb or wherever we're at, right? And then that way she sees everything going on. And I'll probably have a backup mic possibly just in case the cameras go out or something so that I can still talk to her. Feel me? And common sense, like a new phone, obviously, that I would hold on me and have on me so I can just make a phone call to her if I have to, if all communication went out or something, right? So we'd be directly linked. She would see everything I'm doing. She would understand, and that's the whole thing. It's just what I'm doing is it's never been done before. People don't understand the magnitude of it. It's a big deal because it's real. You understand it? It's changing the world, and it's going to change the world on a whole nother level of magnitude. But it's like, so she'll see the live feed. Y'all won't, but Christina will see everything live, witness everything, and she'll see the live feed and get to eat Chinese food or whatever she wants that we get where we're at, whatever I order or get for us, whatever, because I'm going to do a lot of things for her, right? Even though she probably may be who's paying for it, right? But I'm going to take care of her and do everything for her because I love her and that's what I want to do. So I want to take care of her. I've been training for that my whole life. So, like, she can eat Chinese, whatever she wants, whatever dessert she wants, whatever food she wants, right? Everything I'll take care of, right? And she'll be there chilling, eating good, safe, good to go, and she can watch me do what I'm doing, which is, you know, hard as hell and totally different, like, so she'll watch me, she'll have the live feed and she'll see me going underneath these bridges and going different places. Like, I don't get, I want to build a bat pod. I may even build it where the wheels can turn the way they did in the movie. Oh, it's possible. Anything is possible if you're a genius. I'm a genius, bro. People just don't get it. That's why it's hard for me to be in this position because I know I'm better than this. And this position I'm in is better than everybody, but it's not anything to me. It's not near enough compared to what I should have. Because, like I said, these people are contributing to keeping me stagnated because y'all don't want to come up off any money and help me. And most of y'all owe me money. That's what's so weird. Like, dude, just give me the startup money so I can get out of this and do what I need to do. If you're not going to do that, like, what are we talking for? You know what I mean? I'm talking about to the public. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, Christina will have a live feed. She'll see everything, and yeah, I'll be in the street doing my thing as Batman, and whatever happens, happens, and she's going to get to see and witness all the street stuff and the gangster real stuff right in front of her eyes, like straight up. You know what I mean? And I'm going to have her probably recording all of it, right, on a recorder or whatever. It won't be anything extra. I'll see everything. We'll build it all together, and it'll have to record it, digitally record it, because I got to have it all on file for when if they make the film about me, or if I make the film and use the real footage to be a part of that film. That's what I'm doing. So all the real action and the real stuff, we're gonna either keep that disclosed, or I'm gonna make a new channel and conceal my identity and do it that way, or I'm just gonna have to come straight out and just be all out Batman in front of y'all. But either way, I'm gonna be all out real Batman. Nobody's gonna stop that. You feel me? Like, I think it makes sense, man. I just wonder how YouTube's gonna take it, because these videos are gonna be very real. So, I think it could work. I think YouTube might be okay with it. I might have to actually call them and talk to them about it too, and explain, like, listen, these videos are about to get very real. Is that okay? Can I put them on my channel? Because I would like people to witness and see it, man. It's going to be cool. So, like I said, like, it's all for a positive purpose. I don't pick on nobody, but it's going to be me, doing the right thing, doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? And protecting people and helping people. And, it is what it is. So, I mean, Christina's going to have access to everything. She's going to see everything firsthand. You know what I mean? And that way I can talk to her and she knows everything going on. And that way, if I get into anything, or if something happens, or I lose, or I get into trouble, um, or if I have a disturbance, or just anything, whatever happens, that way at least she understands what goes on, and we can go through things with God together, and she'll be there with me, at least, talking to me from wherever she's at, to understand everything going on. And of course, she'll probably have bail money in case that we ever need that, right? Which hopefully never happens. But everything I'm doing is legal in the right way. It's all the right thing and a good positive thing, But I'm just saying, it's a rough job, bro. You know what I mean? So I mean, it'll be cool, man. Trust me. It's gonna be interesting. But like I said, I mean, I'm the real Batman. There ain't no faking, ain't no flashing here. And the best part is, if anything ever did get taken to court, the judge is gonna laugh. He's gonna laugh immediately. He's gonna say, "You're trying to tell me that this dude is Batman and he's out there doing this in the street?" He's gonna start laughing and cracking up. Ain't no judge gonna be mad at me. That judge is gonna look at me and congratulate me and say, "Boy, you got some heart." That's what they're gonna say. Y'all don't get it that people in courtrooms are human beings too. You know what I mean? Real talk. He gonna look at that paper and he gonna laugh. He gonna be like, "That's crazy, bro." He's gonna be like, "This dude's out there doing the actual real thing. I give him credit. He gonna have to give me credit." Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, if I did something wrong, I don't think I'm above the law like the Batman did in the movie at all, but, like, hold me accountable. But I'm not going to be doing anything wrong. I'm never wrong. I'm always right in every situation, but I'm going to stand on business and stand up for myself, and I'm going to protect and help people. That's my point. If a judge sees anything like that, the judge is going to be like, "Bro, he was doing his job. He's out there helping people. He's a contributing member of society. Look at all that he's done already. He's a full-fledged celebrity. He's got a following." You get what I'm saying? I mean, he's going to be like whatever he's doing, clearly he has a reason for what he's doing. I mean, it should be self-explanatory. And if not, he would ask me, like, "Why are you doing this?" Right? So I mean, I would think they're going to probably, unless they're corrupt or something and being paid off, they're going to take my side anyway. It's like when I did bar security. They're going to say he has a job to do. Like, like, I mean, because I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you get a Batman out here in these streets, you get a Batman that's active in the street and doing his thing. I mean, let's say he gets a paper and it says, "Okay, Batman took on 30 guys at once." See, I'm not these other people that talk and talk nonsense. I mean, this is real talk. So let's say it says Batman took on 30 guys at once and completely won, and it was ugly, right? And he's going to be like, Okay, well, he's a real Batman. He's gonna laugh. I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, he's gonna be like, well, this guy's legit. I mean, like, I mean, I'm not gonna punish him for doing a job. I mean, you know what I mean? That's what y'all don't get. So I don't know if I'll try to get certification too and build a company out of it. Maybe, I don't know, but like, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna have to. I think it's all just gonna be off my name. God will show me the way. You feel me? But like, it's gonna be pretty cool. That's all that I know. I know it's gonna be super cool, but that's why you need the money. See what I'm saying? You need the money in case anything does get taken to court. You need the money because you got to be able to move around and be like, invisible. And that's what I'm going to be like. That's the thing. That's why I think regardless, I don't know. I've got to figure that out. I think regardless, I'm going to probably have to cover my identity. I mean, I just think it's a must with Batman and to protect people around you, like you said. But I'm going to have a harder time with that because it means I'm going to have to cover my mouth because they'll ID me quick with my mouth with the way it is. You know what I mean? But that's crazy because my mouth looks like Batman. So, that's the part that confuses me. But God will show me the way as we go. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to just do it all as me right in front of your face and we'll do it like that. I don't know. I got to see. I just don't want any issues. I don't want to be having to run from nothing. I've already done that. Been there, done that. You know what I mean? So I just don't want no issues or no problems because I'm doing my job and what I need to do, because I'm not asking permission for nothing. I'm not asking nobody how they feel. Like, nah, bro, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. It's just like he said in the movie. He said, come on, Alfred, blah, 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 blah. Wasn't getting it done, and he's like, all you did was put on a show with some new toys from Fox and all that. And it's like, Batman's got to do his job, man. Batman's got a lot of stuff on his plate. I'm gonna have full time work, you know. So I'm just saying, don't think for 1 second they ain't gonna give me special treatment. They are, because they're gonna say, wait a minute, this dude is Batman. This is not some regular civilian. This is a dude who really is Batman. And they're gonna show like he's gonna have to look. A judge would have to look at the channel and everything and say, okay, so this is what this guy does for a career. You know what I mean? And that changes things a lot. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm helping the public. I'm taking care of people and protecting people. You can't do anything just insane and crazy still, but and like I said, still hold me accountable. Like I'm not these other Batmans that think they're above the law, right? In the movies, right? So, but I'm just saying, like it would change things a lot because he's going to be like, man, he's legit as hell. He's probably going to admire me. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. Like, there's too much illegal stuff going on, too much corruption and too many criminal organizations that need to be shut down, right? That no one else will do it or obviously can do it or wants to do their job. So there is no choice. We have to have a Batman. Like I said, it's just what it is. And like I said, people like that, their failure to do their job, that curse ended up being a blessing. That was a blessing in disguise. All that stuff I went through where I had to do other people's job for them because nobody ever did nothing for me. All that stuff was a blessing in disguise because now I get to. I already did their job for them before, but now I get to do their job for them every day, right? That they refuse to do, and not just. I mean, it really ain't their job at this point. It's Batman's job. You see what I'm saying? It all worked out to my benefit to help me. But that is the truth. People just don't do it. They refuse to do their job. I don't know why. It's not everybody. It's just some people. I don't know why, but that's their thing. But they license me and put me in a position to do their job for them and get paid for it. Yeah, I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for their, inability to act, the failure to act, like Ra's al Ghul said. So, I mean, I'm thankful for it. It's like my haters. Thank you, haters. You did nothing but help me. So I'm gonna get going, man. I think I've explained more than enough, but like I said, I just can't wait, man. I mean, that's the lifestyle I want. Like I said, I would still be I believe in minimalism, man. I like the concept because you enjoy things more when you take it a little slower. I don't need 200 things from Best Buy. Like if I get all this money, I'll go buy me a MacBook Pro laptop and use that for a day and see how that feels and start with just that and just have a bunch of fun with that. You feel me? And like maybe a week later, a couple or a month or whatever, I go get me another toy to use or whatever. But I am going to have to get what I need primarily to do the Batman thing. But that's the thing. I mean, a lot of the stuff I'm going to be probably ordering online and finding these different parts to make the suit with and different materials. And like I said, I got to get a 3D printer because I got to start purchasing these STL files. I think people underestimate my genius and how smart I am. Like, I understand computers pretty well too. I just haven't used one in a while because that church cult threw away my laptop. Thanks a lot, Raul. But yeah, like I said, the whole point is, I mean, if I can get in that position, you put me on a computer, bro. Oh man, I mean, that's what I'd be doing. It looks like a bat. I'm telling you, it's a bat. It's a damn bat, bro. I'm not joking, man. It's kind of scary. Could have been a bat, but like I said, the whole point is, I don't know. That's what I need, man. I need my money. So God, please bless me and give me all this money. I am tired of being poor. Poor does not fit well on me. I have never been poor. Don't like being poor. Don't want to be poor no more. Don't want to be a player no more. Don't want to be poor no more, God. So please, God, bless me. Let it rain down on me all the money, like T-Pain. Please, you know. So, like I said, that's what I would do though. I'll go to San Marcos, go to San Antonio, probably Arizona. Um, damn, man, I miss spring training again. So see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I cannot miss spring training another year, bro. Like I'm gonna like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go crazy, bro. I like spring training is the baseball stuff that they do in the spring. I have got to get to spring training this next year. I thought I was gonna get to do it this year. That sucks. And I want to do it in Arizona or Florida, but I have got to go to a spring training, man. I want to do it with Christina, but I don't know, man. I think it's all coming around the corner. I think I know she's going to be okay because I just know, but I think she's going to be, negotiating and finishing and wrapping things up. I think she's going to be coming here to me, like right around the corner. That's what I think. I think it's all coming. So maybe when I least expect it too, and I'm not even paying attention because I'm focused on what I'm doing here. But that's the thing. I'm trying to try to keep my mind preoccupied while I wait because it's just hard because I really I've been wanting this my entire eternity, man, before I was even born. I've been wanting this my entire life and before it, seriously, my entire life, my entire existence, just to be with her. The money is just cool on top of it, but it's really just all about her. I can't wait to be with Christina. Seriously, just have somebody who finally loves me and treats me right and cares about me. That's what I want. But I'm just saying, man, I would like to have money and not struggle. I think anybody would want that. So I don't know, man. Like I said, what else? I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I would do. I'd go to these different cities, set up shop, dress nice, go out as the billionaire that I am or whatever, and dress nice, go out to eat at nice restaurants, just like Bruce Wayne, and then I'd be Batman. Real talk, and I'd build the suits myself and try to design everything. I'm gonna have to have help, man. I'm gonna have to talk to some people. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if there'll be what kind of mindset. I have an idea, but I gotta find some help. I gotta find some people who know how to build this type of stuff, and you know, we gotta build wings and all that. That's why when these people get on here and they say silly things, it's a waste of my time because I never said that I was gonna fly or do the wing thing at all until I get the budgeting. So like, why don't you donate? Oh wait, you have no money and can't afford a hot dog. For real. That's you. You see me? See what I'm saying? Y'all funny as hell. So yeah, like I said, hold up. At the end of the day, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, man. I feel like, I mean, I already won. It's all over with. It's a wrap. I'm gonna keep on winning. I'm gonna win no matter what. Feel me? You're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. When he says, I thought we didn't take our work personally. We don't. I do. That's me. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I don't know, man. I'm already having fun and I'm getting excited like God told me to do, but bro, I just can't wait, man. I just want the money, bro, to be able to like do what I want to do, man. I want to go to Dave and Buster's so bad. I want to go play games. I want to go eat good food, and like that's I'm gonna be eating a lot, like not in excess like the penguin, but I'm gonna be eating when I eat, right? It won't be all the time, but when I eat, I'm gonna eat good the right way, and try to also work on incorporating new things in my diet that I can get at that point. But I want to go eat at restaurants and stuff. Like I want to be cooking a lot and stuff like that. Like I still got a lot I got to learn. I want to get little cooking books too and work on my own recipes, stuff like that. Like that's why I'm saying all that stuff that y'all do. That's low tier, low level, and you know it. That's why you really mad and upset because I'm about to be back where I used to be. But see, now I got all these gifts. I cooked on that grill and ran that food truck by myself. I hadn't done that when I had all the money. I couldn't cook an egg. You feel me? Like I still got to relearn because like nobody ever showed me how to cook really. I got to just learn it. But once I learn it and I have it shown to me like once, which Christina will help me, then I get extremely good at it and like I'm like an awesome chef. That's what they called me every day. That's what you don't get. They call me chef. Like I was a chef. I am a chef. I was an independent contractor. So like people were funny as hell, man. But yeah, um, I don't know. Yeah, then we get in the food truck game too, But yeah, I'm just like my thinking. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like that's the thing. Like my relationship with God, because I have my soul and I never sold it like the rest of you. It's priceless. He has taught me so much just recently and in these past 2 years, things that money can't buy. He's trained me literally. I mean, that's why I'm stronger than all y'all. It's because of God. I give all glory to God. Seriously. I mean, it is willpower and determination and grit, but who gave me that? God. God created me. God gave me the gifts that He gave me, that He granted me with. So God loves me. That's all I know. So I'm gonna win in either realm, bro. Y'all lose regardless, because I'm gonna win no matter what. Because God got me. He gonna take care of me, and He loves me. And my heart light as a feather, because I ain't holding on to nothing. I'm not bitter like y'all. Bitter and upset every day, right? The bitter Bittertons, the negative Nancys, and the Debbie Downers, right? That's why they so mad. I'm telling you, bro. You got to be happy, man. You want to really make people mad? Just be yourself and be happy. Be content being you, because they never satisfied. They mad as hell and unhappy and miserable no matter what. You give them 80 million trillion dollars and they gonna still be mad and can't stand themselves and can't stand their reflection. For real, right? Oh, and all you need to buy a mirror. You need eye and ear exams, right? Cashless Bank can provide them. No, but we will be able to when I get this money. And all you need mirrors and need to look in one because yeah, it's getting ridiculous out here. But yeah, that's about it, man. I'm gonna get going, but like I said, I just can't wait, man. That's all. I want to be able to go to restaurants. I want to be able to take Christina out to eat and have fun and go to movies and do things with her and chill and stay in and eat Chinese food and watch movies like that. Like it's gonna be awesome, bro. I just can't wait, man. I'm still going through a lot with like allergies and reactions I go through physically. That's what people don't get. So like I just hope I get through it all, man. It's that bad, it's serious. It's hard to go through, I hope that I make it and I hope that it's all, man. I just hope that I get to that point, man. I'm doing everything I can, bro. I'm trying my hardest, real talk. I have been fighting for a long time. I mean, going through a whole bunch. So, I just keep trying to push forward, man. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying, man. I just expected to get some real help at some point. I expected, you know, I don't know, just people to do more, especially the general public. But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Like I said, if y'all want to really bless me, bro, get me at least like $1,000 together. I really need about $5,000 to $10,000, man. So I'm saying, bro, if I had 10K right now, bro, I could literally get on a bus and go somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I'm be honest with you, bro. Y'all would think I'm crazy, but I would do it the way I did it in Minneapolis. I'm not going to spell it out for you, but you can get what I'm saying. I would do it the same way. I would just show up. I'd go where I needed to go, and I would act like I didn't have no money and didn't have nothing. Real talk. If I had like $5,000, $10,000, I think that's what I would do. And because I'm good at blending in and I can be myself and I do it that way, I'm just telling you straight up. I'm being honest. I would do that. real talk, I find somewhere that's like that I feel safe at and secure as possible, like that I feel like is all right because I'm good anywhere and get along with people. And I would make friends with everybody and try to help everybody. And I would just act like I ain't had nothing. And I'd work with them, and they'd probably give me like a case manager and stuff, which I need anyway, right? And they'd help me. I mean, like where they help you with like getting extra stuff, like getting resources. That's all, right? And like and with finances and all that, bro, like that'd be awesome. I would just do that if I had like 5,000, $10,000, and that's all I had right now. I would do that, bro. New city, new state, start over fresh. Like real talk, I'd go do it in DeKalb, Illinois. Y'all would never know. Real talk, I'd just pop up in DeKalb and start doing it. Like y'all don't get it, man. I've done research on a lot of different places and things, bro. Like, trust me. Like I could show up in Akron, Ohio. Y'all have no idea where I'm gonna be at or what I'm gonna do, bro. If I got money, bro, money talks, everything else walks. I got money, I can buy me a bus ticket. Feel me? That's what I'm saying. I need everybody to contribute financially. That's all I'm worried about right now because everything else is on autopilot and we discussed it and we know what it is. Right now we gotta focus on money. I need this bread. Feel me? So it is what it is, but end of the day, love is all that matters, and I love you, Christina. So just please know that, and you're all I care about, and that's the truth. But I just have to try to run this business the best I can, and I got to try to get money because the money is what's going to change the situation right now and make it better. And I just want to be with my girlfriend. Feel me? So, um, what else was I saying? That's what I would do. 5, 10 G's. I'd show up in some random city and state. Y'all would have no clue what the hell is going on. I probably wouldn't tell you where I'm at right away, right? And I would just start moving. I would try to figure it out how it works. Like I said, I would need a place to go just to get some rest and stuff like that. And I would just spend time outside of it building. And I mean, do you understand? Like I literally would probably have some peace and quiet and time to myself where I could just like I'd get me a journal or bring one of mine. I think I have a little one, and I think it's brand new too. I'd bring a journal, I'd get a pen, I get stuff to write with, and I would just be working on the plans for the Batman thing the whole time. I literally could like figure out, I don't know if I could bring the suits with me in there, so I might have to wait on that. But I would just figure out how to build them, find somewhere to store them wherever city and state I'm at. I could order the stuff, reorder it, or whatever I have to do, get it all online if I had the money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I would literally try to figure out how to build it from scratch. And if I have 5, 10 G's, I would try to get a job out there and make the extra money so that I could have the surplus to purchase the parts of the suit that I feel I need. That's what I'm saying. And I would build the suit. I would try to make it where I'd have like Kevlar neck protection, which still wouldn't be enough. And then I'd try to put plates in it or something that would cover the whole neck. Yeah, I don't get like I've thought this thing out completely, bro. I'm talking about like down to a T. Like, and it still takes thought. That's what I'm saying. Like I would just rest and lay down and think and figure out how to build the next elements of the suit and all that. And then I get the suits built. And then guess what? When I have time to go out or if I ever want to stay out for a night, I'd go be Batman and come right back and they wouldn't know what the hell is. I wouldn't really do that, not in that environment. I would just chill and if anything, I would do it during the day and then go get some sleep. Sleep is important when you can, but um, I'm just saying it could work. Maybe even get me a gym membership, work out, and then like I said, if I have 5,000, $10,000, I'm making my little money on here. So, I mean, I already get a little bit extra change through this, and then I'd be able to, get me a job and get some more extra change, and I'd be able to film stuff. And if I was like a bouncer at a club or anything, or my job, whatever it was, I would ask them if I can record and like release the footage depending on what it was. I think you can do that if you're like a bouncer. There were some bouncers that would do that, and then they could release the videos of the stuff online. But I think that's kind of corny. But I don't know. Depends. I don't really want to do bouncing again. That's what people don't get. God has protected me from a lot of stuff, man. I'm in this position to protect me. That's really how I feel, because I'm safe and there's nothing you can do about it. God told me that today. So it's like, I think that's the main thing. Just like he concealed my identity as Batman like my whole life. That's a real thing. He really did that. And it's sad because if people knew, they would do even more to stop me. You know what I'm saying? Or try to do stuff. So, you know, I just believe that things happen for a reason, good or bad. I've always tried to believe that as hard as it is because I've been through a lot and been through hell. And that's it. I am Batman. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. Don't tell me that this isn't the best live stream on the planet because you know it is. So, like I said, I don't have to get on here and put up fake pictures of me. I'm not 3 feet tall. Okay, Tazo, talking about your favorite YouTuber. Who's who? You're whose favorite YouTuber? So, like, what? Who the hell thinks you're their like you are not anybody's favorite YouTuber. You couldn't even keep up those 2 videos that you were talking about what happened with Tory Lanez. You're whining and complaining and saying that everybody should do what you say, but who are you? You're not a leader. I went in on you on that show and you need to go listen to it, all right? All right? And change your name because you sound like the Tasmanian devil. It's corny. All right? It's not my fault that you can't box. You and boxing don't mix. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go watch your boxing videos and laugh. For real. All right. Talk to y'all later, son. Oh man. Oh, and the Groovy Jimmy dude, if you want to talk and say my name, bro, can you do like a show talking about me? Play my music, bro. Do something like that. You know what I mean? Play my music. Yeah, all right. I mean, it is what it is. He cool. You know what I mean? But he's just on some troll stuff, in my opinion. But it is what it. Oh, and if you want to do the training, I heard him talking about he want to box and he want to train and talking about diet. None of that stuff matters. If you want to train, you don't know anything right now. I can teach you how to really train, and I can get you like the strongest you've ever been. You're not gonna get like me, but I can get you like to a whole nother level. So, I mean, come up off some money and pay me for it and I can train you. Real talk. Like, why not? Give me a bus ticket to where you're at. I'll go train you in person and help you. That way you can learn and I can teach you how to do the boxing and how to get stronger and everything. All right. I know everything, bro. All right. Holla at me.